enough to appreciate. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Gondar and Associates, certified public accountants. By Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and environment. By Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. By Irvin Group and Lincoln Realty, realtors and auctioneers. By Kentucky Farm Bureau, Sonia Bratcher agent, big on commitment. By Lawson's Tractor, your authorized Kubota dealer. By Lincoln County Attorney Darrell Day. By Lincoln County Board of Education. Every student, every classroom, every day. College, career, and citizenship ready. By Lincoln County Clerk Sonny Spoonemore. By Lincoln County Health Department, helping our community stay safe and healthy. By Lincoln County Library. Read, search, discover, learn, grow. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By My Town Realty in Stanford, your local real estate agent. By PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906. By Sean Schlusher, your shelter insurance agent. By Stanford Water Works, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County. By State Farm agent Jason Todd, here to help life go right. By Teresa Whitaker, candidate for Circuit Court Judge in Lincoln, Pulaski, and Rockcastle County. Tonight's game, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall, is available over the air at 102.9 at WPBKFM.com and our smartphone apps. You can also listen while watching a video on our YouTube channel. Just search WPBK-FM. And now to the stadium for high school football.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to WPBK-FM's local high school football coverage, where we are back in the valley here in Stanford, Kentucky, high above Bill Ed Leedy Field, as Lincoln County is set to play host to the Anderson County Bearcats. I am Dustin Oney, joined alongside by Brad Smith and Logan Smith, who will be bringing you play-by-play coverage of tonight's action as kickoff is slated for 7:30. Lincoln County comes into tonight with a 2-win, 0-loss record, with the latest victory coming last Friday night against South Laurel in a dominating 50-36 victory. Brad, Lincoln County could not have asked for a better start in last week's victory.
You're exactly right, Dustin. They came out really strong there in the first half, 50 points on the board in the first half. And go back to the half before that in the first game of the season, Dustin, 36 points in that half. So technically, in the span of one game, 4 quarters of play, this offense, first-team offense, threw up 86 points. And it's been a long time since we've seen an offense like that for the Lincoln County Patriots.
It is, Brad, and the rumor has it that the defense is always a step ahead of the offense early in the season. Lincoln County proved that to be not true so far this season. Last week, right before halftime, it was quarterback Clayton Davis keeping it on about a 12-yard keeper to put Lincoln County up 48-14 right before half. And then it was the Horton twins, Sawyer Horton connecting with Seth Horton on a 2-point conversion, putting the running clock into effect. And Logan, Lincoln County was able to rest their starters and see some young guys get some meaningful varsity minutes.
The varsity was able to put up 50 points in one half. That's something not many football teams can do, let alone in high school. And you're right, the young guys, a lot of reps. I talked about it last week. There's a different speed you have to play at the varsity level. Getting these freshmen and sophomores, the mental reps and the physical reps out there on the field is only going to prepare you for the years to come with Lincoln County football. Maybe they can keep these 2-0, 3-0 starts going on down the road in the years to come.
A lot of people would say that's why the game was a little bit closer, but I think, Logan, you're right. Those minutes are more meaningful than the score, because ultimately Lincoln County did walk away with the victory. Lincoln County on the season is led in passing by quarterback Clayton Davis, who is 5 for 7 on the year for 123 yards and 1 score. Main receiver has been Lee Ammon with 3 receptions, 117 yards, 1 touchdown. And then you also leading the rush in his quarterback Clayton Davis, who on the year's 22 rush attempts, 347 yards. That is 173 yards per game. And right behind him, averaging 111 yards, is Lee Ammon on 18 carries for 222. And most of that came last week, Brad, in a dominating performance by Lee Ammon.
Yeah, no question. Week 1, it was Clayton Davis who electrified Death Valley with those long runs. Dustin, you alluded to his rushing, 347 yards on the season. The most impressive part about that is that young man is averaging 16 yards per carry through 2 games. That's unbelievable. you look at those stats a little closer, then you start thinking he didn't even run the ball in the second half last week. So he's throwing up those numbers in 6 quarters. And then like you talked about, Lee Ammon, huge breakout party last week for Lee Ammon, I thought, at South Laurel. Played really well the first game, especially in the second half, guys. And one thing you got to think about with that young man, he was injured his freshman and sophomore season. So really, this is his first action in varsity play, Dustin. And I can't say enough good things about Lee Ammon and Clayton Davis. But you know what? You got to give some thanks to that line up front, Dustin. They're doing a great job. Like we talked about, Clayton rushing for 16 yards a carry. Ammon is averaging 12 yards a carry. So you got 2 backs averaging over 12 yards a carry. I think you got to give a lot of credit to that offensive line.
Usually you see the headlines with the running back or quarterback's name, but it's the big man up front. And, Logan, you know better than we do, that does all the dirty work that allows those running backs, quarterbacks to have that success.
The line up front is one of the most important parts of a football team when it comes to being able to put drives together. Whenever it's that 3rd and 1, yes, we've got guys in the backfield who can bust an 80-yard play, but you don't need 80 yards on that play. You need the 1. And that 1 yard is gotten in the trenches by those guys fighting and clawing, trying to get the littlest of a hole for that running back to squeeze through. Lincoln County's offense and defensive line both have been very disciplined so far. They've been doing their jobs. You haven't seen a lot of false starts or offsides, and I love to see that out of the linemen.
Lincoln County now puts their undefeated record on the line as 0-2 Anderson County has made the trip down 127 here on Bill Ed Leedy Field to take on the Patriots. Brad, I was able to catch up with Lincoln County head coach Spencer Crutchfield, and he broke down not only last week's game, but also tonight's game and what we should expect out of Lincoln County and what we can expect out of Anderson County. Coming up, we'll have that interview and more. You were listening to Lincoln County Football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Good evening, everyone. This is Destin Oney, now joined by Lincoln County High School head football coach Spencer Crutchfield, whose Patriots are set to take on the Anderson County Bearcats tonight. Coach, you bring in a 2-0 record after a 50-36 victory over the South Laurel Cardinals. What's your overall thoughts of last week's victory?
Well, you know, I thought we come out early. We executed early on offense, got a big play on defense with a fumble return for a touchdown. So, you know, I thought we'd come out pretty sharp. We had a few miscues here and there, a couple turnovers, and, you know, we got to clean up a lot of things, but definitely the effort was there, and I felt like it's gave us some momentum, you know, going into this week.
You had some big plays from all kind of Patriots. That's one thing you mentioned is another defensive score. That's 2 weeks in a row. Your defense is creating offense. Your offense is helping the defense. Everything's clicking for you early this season.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's part of what we preach here. You know, play off 3 phases. That's offense, defense, and special teams. And defensively, when you're able to put points on the board, that definitely helps us out and gets us out of holes if we are in holes. So definitely proud of the defense and the effort they've been putting in this year.
With no time left on the clock in the second quarter, it was quarterback Clayton Davis who scored on a keeper coach and then after you had a Horton twin connection for the 2-point play or 2-point conversion there to give Lincoln County a 36-point lead, which is ultimately a running clock with KHSAA. So you got to rest your starters in the second half. Coach, how important was it to not only give the starters rest, but also give the young players some varsity experience?
Well, you know, like you said, it's more important to get those younger guys experience than it is to give these starters rest. You know, we have a lot of things we need to do with our starters as well, but I wanted to give the opportunity to those young guys to be able to make sure they're gaining experience when it's possible and trying to build a program, you know, not just year to year, that we're able to sustain success throughout a long term. And you know, it's important for both those guys, keep everyone healthy, but definitely more important to get those young guys some experience in true varsity competition.
The first week, Lincoln County put up 50 points. Second week, it was 50-point performance again. So back-to-back 50-point performances to open the season. Coach, which ultimately gives your offense averaging 50 points per game. There's not too many coaches across the state that can say their offense is living up to that kind of standard. What is it that's making this offense click so early in the season?
You know, like we just said earlier, you know, not only the offense, the defense is making big plays for us. The special teams made big plays for us, especially in the first game. So We're clicking, and we've got some playmakers that whenever that they're able to get in space, they're able to take it the distance. So that helps you, score quicker. You got to give the defense a lot of credit of getting off the field, not letting them sustain long drives and giving us the ball back. So definitely you have credit to all three phases, and we're excited to see where we can go offensively, but we just got to continue to grind and make sure that we're getting better each day.
The biggest debate on the broadcast from last Friday night was who's tougher, Lee Ammon or the Iron Patriot. But all jokes aside, Lee had a tremendous outing. He was rushing all over the field. He was making people miss. The play that sticks out to me was the fourth down touchdown he had, leaping, and it just seemed like nobody could take him down last Friday. How important was his play in Friday night's victory?
Oh, it was huge. We gave him the ball in spots that 4th and 14, we call a run play. That's maybe not very smart of me, but, he was able to take it the distance. So I had all the confidence in the world. And, Lee's able to be healthy after 2 years, and we knew he could be special. It's just if he could stay healthy. And everybody's starting to see what he's capable of. So definitely proud of him and the work he's been putting in.
Lincoln County comes in tonight with a 2-0 record after last week's 50-36 victory over the South Laurel Cardinals. Coming up, we'll have head coach Spencer Crutchfield's thoughts on tonight's opponent, the Anderson County Bearcats. You are listening to Lincoln County Football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
This is Dalton Miller, your candidate for the mayor of Stamford. I started my public service when I was 17 years old, when I made a choice to join the military to make a difference. I continued public service in Stamford and Lincoln County for over 24 years. I would love the opportunity to continue my public service and to keep Stamford on the path of improvement. Please select number 3 on the ballot.
Game against Anderson County, and Anderson County, on the vice versa, has an 0-2 record after falling to Franklin County to open the season, and then last week falling 22-25 to Harrison County. Coach, what's your first initial thoughts on this Anderson County team?
They're a big, rough, physical football team. They're going to run the football. They're going to get after you up front, and they can cause some problems for sure if you're not ready to match their physicality. So definitely their size jumps off the film at you, and we're definitely going to have our hands full, and we got to make sure that we're winning the line of scrimmage. That's one of the big keys. I've told our guys the last 2 games as well. We just got to make sure that we stay low, because if we get up high, they're going to dominate us because they're a lot bigger than us. So definitely got to make sure we're doing things the way we're coached, and make sure that we're reading our keys and staying at home.
Rushing is the key word when it comes to Anderson County. They are led by Isaiah Fitzpatrick, who on the season has 30 carries for 237 yards. That's roughly 118 yards a game. He does have the lone rushing score for the running backs. And then a couple other players that's going to get the ball, but you're right. Anderson County's looking to run the ball. How important will it be for your front line just to stay disciplined on whoever's got the ball?
Oh, it's going to be huge. They run the double wing, and they make sure, they're trying to get more hats at the point of attack than you have. So we definitely have to make sure we're reading keys, make sure we're trying to squeeze and limit the size of holes, and make sure that we're staying low and not just getting knocked off the ball, and trying to let our linebackers run free. So definitely reading keys and making sure that we're doing things the way we need to be doing is going to be huge. And if we're not able to do that, I told our guys, there's nothing like a slow death. If you're allowing them to get 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4, they're going to take it all night, and you'll never get off the field. So we got to make sure that we're physical and that we come ready to attack them.
On the vice versa of that, Anderson County has been prone to give up some yardage as well, not only on the ground game, but also through the air. Is that something Lincoln County can maybe find holes in the defense to hopefully find some space to get some points on the board?
Oh, I think we have the ability to throw the ball. It's just that we would rather establish the run first. And, if we're able to establish, we're going to do what we do offensively. We're not going to change for anybody. We're going to try to establish the run. But if there's shots that are taken, we're definitely going to take them. And we got to make sure that we just execute on whatever we're doing. We're not going to try to trick anybody. We just got to make sure we execute and do the things we need to do.
So that comment right there just reminds me of the Big Block L, traditional powerhouse football from Lincoln County. It is high school football action tonight, and Lincoln County is set to take on the Anderson County Bearcats. You are listening to Lincoln County Football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
We are sitting down with Lincoln County head football coach Spencer Crutchfield, who's bringing Lincoln County into tonight's game with a 2-0 record. Coach, that is the first time that has happened here in Lincoln County since 2005. I believe that was a Larry French coach team. How important is it to get off a good start as far as the morale for this team?
Well, I mean, I think it's good for we have a young team, you know, and it's good for them to get some confidence going and make sure we're building and doing things the right way. But, you know, like I told them, ultimately, if we were 2-0, 1-1, 0-2, we're building for something bigger than right now. So, you know, it's great to start out 2-0, but ultimately we want to be to where we need to be when it comes district and playoff time. So all that means nothing if we're not able to execute later on in the season. So we just got to take care of one game at a time. We want to win each game out, and if we're able to do that, you know, then we're definitely going to put ourselves in a position where we need to be.
So tonight you bring that record in, looking to go 3-0 against Anderson County. What are some key things Lincoln County needs to do tonight in order to walk away with a victory?
You know, like I was telling you earlier, it's just if we don't win the line of scrimmage, it's going to be a long night for us. And we got to be ready to battle. We got to be ready to match their physicality because they're going to run downhill at you. They run, you know, they're going to get a lot of guys at the point of attack. And if we don't match their physicality, it'll be a long night. So just, you know, make sure we're physical, making sure we're staying sound and fundamental is going to be key for us. And protect the football is always going to be huge, especially in these early games. Make sure you're not giving yourself short field, giving them short field to score, and make sure we're putting ourselves in position to be successful.
One thing that's going to be different from the first weekend of high school football is there will be some student athletes in attendance to cheer you on, as I believe Tim, the athletic director, gave out 50 vouchers for students there to cheer you guys on. Coach, we wish you the best of luck tonight and look forward to talking to you after the game.
Kick off the fall season by tackling your next home improvement project. The guys at Builder Supply in Stanford can help you. They have all the right tools and expert salespeople. They sell premium do-it-best paints. Let their paint specialist Gary Grubbs help you with all your painting needs. With expertise in color matching paints and stains, they can make any color and help you use the right products to do your project right. So go see Stanford Builder Supply, proud supporter of Lincoln County Patriots.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
New GMCs cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Hi, I'm John Welsh. Lease a new 2020 GMC Terrain SLE for only $269 a month for 36 months. Tax, license, and first payment due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. Stock number 20414. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Away from kickoff here in Lincoln County as the Patriots are set to take on the Anderson County Bearcats in week 3 of high school football. And our very own Logan Smith has some area games that's going on around the town today.
Got a lot of good football here in the Bluegrass tonight. We'll start with the Bull County Rebels. They are traveling up north tonight to Highlands for a matchup that's been played many times, and it's always a great football game.
You see two powerhouses in the state of Kentucky, and I don't think there's anybody that can fire somebody up like Jeff Hester can in Boyle County. The hype video they put out, Boyle County is ready for the competition. Should be a good one.
Coming off a win last week, 27-15 over Hazard, Danville is hosting Wayne County in Admiral Stadium tonight.
Wayne County's just a dominant team, and you can't go without mentioning Braden Sloan, as we say his name every time Wayne County is mentioned. Be a tough challenge for Danville tonight, but I'd like to see the ads be able to use their speed to their advantage.
I will say the Lincoln County Patriots will be watching plenty of that film in the weeks to come. The next game we're going to take a look at is Casey County at home tonight against Taylor County, and they got their first win in the season against McCreary Central last week.
Stonebreakers Rebels come out and did get a nice victory over McQuarrie, and they look to continue the winning ways. Hopefully for Casey County it stays them.
Now a district rival for Lincoln County, Knox Central, is traveling to Breathitt County for the football game tonight.
We got to see plenty of the Panthers last year, and what they were talking about just being a young team, so they're expecting a big season. Don't know much about Breathitt County, but Knox Central, if they can just get the ground game going, they may take away the victory.
Another team Lincoln County is familiar with is Corbin. They are at home tonight, taking on Leslie County after a nail-biter last week with a win over Dixie Heights, 26-22.
Corbin has definitely played some tough competition early in this season. Look for them to stay on the winning ways down in eastern Kentucky today, as the Red Hounds going to continue their tradition.
And looking into the future for the Patriots, next week's opponent, the Madison Central Indians, they will be traveling to Dixie Heights tonight to take them on. They beat Lafayette last week 21-0, which is a big game for Central as they struggle normally to beat Lafayette.
Logan Central's a team that you're familiar with, as you've been on their coaching staff before. Madison Central's always been a team that's known, maybe not as a traditional powerhouse, but a team that can be sneaky good year in and year out, a team that Lincoln County is going to have to scout really well next year. It'll be interesting to see how they do against Dixie Heights. And that is our area games. We are 4 minutes and 43 seconds away to kick off, Brad. Nice atmosphere here tonight in Lincoln County as tickets have become a little more available as we're opening up the stands a little bit more.
A little bit more of a normal crowd, Dustin. Tonight you have the band, the Pet Band is here. They played the national anthem. The cheerleaders are here. So you have some more of the common things you're going to see at Death Valley for a home football game. A few more people in the stands. A lot of people live, and as always, a lot of people listening on 102.9 WPBK FM. Going back to those area games, guys, one thing that comes to my mind when you think about Lincoln County's district, you look at different polls. I know the latest Bluegrass Preps poll I saw, guys, all three of our district polls are ranked in the top 10. Lincoln County 2-0, putting up massive numbers, winning impressively. You got to wonder if that's not putting another little chip on the shoulder of the Patriots, guys, of, hey, don't forget about us. We may not be ranked, but we're going to be here.
When the polls come out, I kind of went looking, thinking I didn't know if Lincoln County would sneak in the top 10, but maybe get some receiving votes. Looking into it, I didn't see any. That's got to bring a chip on their shoulders, like, all right, we're here to play. I know quarterback Clayton Davis has been active on social media talking about this year can be special if Lincoln County can play to their potential. Logan, what is it like getting disrespected? I mean, you're a former Lincoln County player, somebody that Lincoln doesn't really have the best reputation on being a known program. Go ahead.
Lincoln County gets slept on a lot. It's almost every season that you don't see our names in the state championships or in the state runners-up that much at all, so we always get overshadowed by the Danvilles, the Boyle counties. And multiple times when I was playing, we would hang up the tweets from other counties or other players who disrespected us. And there's one season 3 times in a row we hung those tweets up where people didn't respect us, and we beat them every time. It just adds fuel to the fire. And I'll tell you what, the Lincoln County Patriots love being an underdog.
Another thing to that point, Dustin, you're right. Lately, Lincoln County's not thought of that way, but traditionally, people do remember the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. This county, this school system has the ability to be a factor, and you got to like where the program's headed right now. I know Coach Crutchfield's got a chance to get his record to 500 tonight. Take those overtime games, flip those around. He's well over 500 right now, and he inherited a program that had been on the losing side of things for quite a few years.
Yeah, he brought back the first winning season, I believe it was 2 years ago, since 2007. So you went well over a decade of losing football here in Lincoln County. First year under Coach Spencer Crutchfield comes out, has a winning season on a veteran-laid team. Last year, like you mentioned, they could have easily had a winning season if the ball would have just bounced a different direction on a couple of plays. This year, 2-0 start, averaging 50 points a game. Not many coaches or teams can say that across the state. I think the key word that everybody's using with this Lincoln County team so far is they are fun to watch.
On one note, real quick, the reason you lose those overtime games or those bounce of a football games is the discipline of the football team. This coaching staff has been here going on their third year now, and you're seeing the offsides clean up. You're seeing the face mask, the unnecessary roughness. You're seeing those kind of things clean up, and the football team is starting to do their job on every single play, and they're buying into what these coaches are saying.
We are 50 seconds away from kickoff here in Lincoln County. I will turn it over to Brad Smith and Logan Smith as they will bring you play-by-play coverage of all of tonight's action.
Welcome to Death Valley. Brad Smith alongside Logan Smith. If you're tuning in on YouTube Live, you're looking live at Death Valley, home of the Lincoln County Patriots. Lincoln County will receive this opening kickoff wearing their home red uniforms, red jerseys, red pants, white numerals. Anderson County, the Bearcats. From just up north, Logan, white jerseys, gray pants, and they're set to tee it off here. They're going to kick off first. It's number 8, Evan Peters, will be kicking off. This is a Dalton Miller candidate for Stanford Mayor kickoff. Lincoln County has their normal return crew deep, Clayton Davis and Lee Ammon, the deep backs. And we have not seen many deep kickoffs to start this season, Logan.
With those two back there, I wouldn't kick it deep either. I'd be trying to hit the up men on these kind of kickoffs. They're too dangerous. You don't try it.
Peters has the ball teed up. The official crew gives him the go-ahead, and we're ready to get underway here. The third game of the season, second home game for the Lincoln County Patriots. There's the whistle. Looks like some confusion here. Now Peters finally is going to kick it. He goes. It's another onside kick. Lincoln County's going to fall on it. They're going to start their first possession of the game on the 46-yard line.
Great field position for Lincoln County, and that surprises me from Anderson County. I think they were hoping to have a better chance at recovering it, but I want to give Lincoln County as much field position as they can because these guys on offense, Ammon, Clayton Davis, they're explosive, and you need as much field as you can to try to stop them and get them to some deep third downs.
Patriots have the football. Davis will start under center. Two back set behind him. Man comes in motion. Davis takes the snap. Quick toss to left side. Ammon. Ammon gets around the corner. He breaks the tackle around the 50, falls forward, and he's going to be finally brought down on around the 47-yard line. So a nice first down carry by Lee Ammon.
I like the toss play right there. Get it out quick to Ammon on the outside. Anderson County was most of Lincoln County's first possession plays have been runs up the middle to just kind of get the jitters knocked off. Lincoln County, look for them to want to get it outside the tackles tonight with the big defensive line that Anderson County has.
Second down and 3. Davis will set up in the shotgun. He's got a wide receiver both ways. Takes the snap, fake handoff. He's looking, surveying the field. He's going to roll out to his right, being pursued, brought down in the backfield, and it looks like they're going to call him down. Knee went down before he got that ball out of there, Logan, so that's going to go down as a sack, and Lincoln County's going to be looking at third and long.
It looked like I couldn't tell if that was a busted play or they were trying to run a screen to the halfback there. Anderson County's defensive line was just back there too fast, got in the quarterback's face, and Davis tried to make something out of nothing there.
So an 18-yard loss on that sack, and that's going to bring up third down and 21 for Lincoln County. 10:48 to play in the first quarter. Patriots got the football first here tonight.
We know Lincoln County has the playbook to get this first down. Look for Davis or Ammon to have this one.
Davis will go under center. Surveys the line of scrimmage, takes the snap, fumbles the snap, then he comes out with it. He's going to throw it deep down the sideline. Actually, that was Horton to Davis. It was Horton again to drop the snap and throw the bomb to Davis. And that's my apology there for missing that. And Davis goes out of bounds, and they've ran that a few times, and they do such a good job of hiding it that I didn't pick it up in time either. Great play call again by Coach Crutchfield on third long. He brings in Horton. Horton throws a deep go route to Davis. Davis breaks free down the sideline. He's finally knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line. He fumbled it, Logan, but it went out of bounds. And they do such a good job hiding that coming out of the huddle, and it's worked nearly every time they've tried it this year.
Perfect throw and great concentration by Davis. He had hands in his face. The defense was face guarding, had his hands up, was not looking for the football. Davis focused, grabbed the ball, pulled in it, got the first down. Great situational awareness by the young man.
It's 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Davis will go back under center now. He has Alcorn and Ammon behind him in the backfield. 2-back set. 10-15 to play. Man comes in motion. Davis takes the snap, hands off the middle to Alcorn. Alcorn fighting forward, falls forward. No signal yet. Still no signal. It looked like he broke the goal line, but they're going to call him down, and looks like he's inside the 1-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and goal. Nice hard run by Alcorn. And that'll set up 2nd and goal from inside the 1-yard line for Lincoln County.
Inside the 1-yard line, Brad, I have to think they're going to try the same thing again. Give it to Alcorn. He never stops turning those legs. Let him put one in.
Davis goes back under center. Alcorn and Ammon. Davis keeps it on a sneak. He breaks it easy. Touchdown. Lincoln County. 9:36 in the first quarter. Lincoln County gets on the board for the first time on a 1-yard rush by quarterback Clayton Davis. And Lincoln County jumps out to a 6-0 lead. We do have an injured Patriot on the touchdown. With 9:36 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard, our score is Lincoln County 6, Anderson County 0. You are listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hello, I am Teresa Whitaker, candidate for Circuit Court Judge in the 28th Judicial Circuit. I have over 29 years of circuit court experience as a trial attorney. I have represented thousands of citizens. I have tried over 100 jury trials, including death penalty cases. With my experience, I am the best qualified candidate for this position. Vote for Teresa Whitaker for Circuit Court Judge. I would appreciate your support and vote. Paid for by Teresa Whitaker for Circuit Court Judge.
Hey, it's Heather Brown from Dr. Andy Powell's new privately owned dental practice located in Lincoln Plaza, Cedar Creek Dental. Dr. Powell has served Lincoln County for over 6 years and is excited to continue to provide excellent state-of-the-art care for our community. We offer early morning and evening appointments to accommodate all schedules. At Cedar Creek Dental, Dr. Powell, Heather, Sarah, Jess, and Priscilla are committed to providing a simple, safe, pleasant, and enjoyable experience. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jonathan Alford with Animal Care Center. Let me and my compassionate staff at Animal Care Center help you take care of your furry family members. At Animal Care Center, we're well equipped to handle anything from general wellness visits to complex medical cases. Located on Highway 27 across from Sonic, call 606-365-7660 to schedule your appointment today.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
So Lincoln County lineman injured on the Davis touchdown run. Lincoln County will come back out now and they'll attempt a 2-point conversion. Davis will go under center once again. He's going to take the snap, hand off, end around. Hit on the 2, falls forward. Looks like he got close to the goal line, but he was unable to break it. Nice play call there by the Patriots on the end around to Kevin Haney, and he falls short. So with 9:36 to play in the first quarter, Lincoln County 6, Anderson County 0. You are listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New Rams cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to save more during the summer clearance event. Lease a new Ram 2500 Laramie Night Edition Cummins Turbo Diesel HD for only $599 a month for 60 months. $73.55 plus tax and license due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. Model DJ7 P91. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Fiat on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at boballenmotormall.com.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lee Ammon will tee it up and kick off for Lincoln County. Another Dalton Miller for candidate for Stanford Mayor kickoff. There's a scrum for it. A lot of fighting both ways. It looks like Anderson County finally picks it up. So Lincoln County attempts another little onside type squib kick after that Cedar Creek Dental Lincoln County touchdown. Another one from Clayton Davis. Nice drive for the Patriots, Logan, to get on the board. They lead 6-0.
This offense is scary. You have them backed up, 3rd and 18 or more, and all of a sudden they bust a huge pass play to the 3-yard line, then punch it in. You can count on this offense to be explosive. In Anderson County, if I'm their coach, I try to take as much time off the clock and keep the ball out of Lincoln County's hands, and they can do that with this double wing offense.
So Anderson County comes out, shotgun formation, man comes in motion. They're going to hand off. Looks like a double reverse. Now a pitch back for a flea flicker, so a trick play to start the game. Pass downfield, nearly intercepted, nicely broken up. Looks like Lee Ammon and Clayton Davis in on that breakup for the Patriots. Also, Caleb Morgan gets in on it, so a trick play to start the game for the Bearcats.
Coach Crutchfield had them ready for that. He has everyone staying home. Stay with your man. Don't worry about someone else's man or what they're doing in the backfield. You've got your guys. Stay on them, and you'll prevent those kind of trick plays from happening and shut them down just like they did.
Anderson County will go back under center now, which is more what they do with this double wing T look. Power run game. Quick pitch, student body right. Number 24, that's their leading rusher on the season. Isaiah Fitzpatrick. Lincoln County does a good job bottling him up for a gain of maybe 1 on the play.
Malik Greer right there submarining that offensive line and just causing a pile. And that is what stopped that play right there for a minimal gain. The interior defensive line doing a great job of just closing off all gaps.
3rd down and 8. Lincoln County defense has a chance to get off the field here. 8:54 to play, first quarter. Anderson County set up in this power run. Double wing T. Man comes in motion. Now they're going to go student body left. Patient running. Runs behind his line. Lincoln County's on it. And they're going to bring him down by a host of Lincoln County tacklers after a gain of 3. That's going to set up 4th and about 5. So it's decision time right now early on for the Bearcats. 4th and 5. 8:32 to play first quarter. We'll see what they do. It looks like the offense is staying on the field.
Offense is going to stay on the field. They don't want to give the ball back to Lincoln County's offense if they don't have to. The defensive line for Lincoln County doing their job. You could tell they listened really well at practice this week.
Anderson County going back under center again, 4th down and 4. Bearcat man comes in motion. It's a quick toss, student body right. It's patient running again. Falls forward, and it looks like he's going to have enough for that first down. See where they mark this out, Logan. It looks like he had enough as he fell forward after he was hit, and he does. He's going to pick it up by about a whole yard. So nice run there by Isaiah Fitzpatrick. Picks up the first down for the Bearcats. They'll have it 1st and 10 on the 47-yard line. 8:05 to play first quarter here at Death Valley. Lincoln County leading Anderson County 6-0.
Lincoln County's defensive ends are going to have a tough night staying disciplined. You don't want to be caught upfield when one of these big old guards pulls, or you're going to be seeing stars for a couple plays.
Anderson County running a man off late here, and they're going to get a flag for that. It looked like no one saw it at first. It was picked up finally by our back judge tonight, Jordan Mounts. Officiating crew tonight are referee Rick Eldridge, umpire Clint Whitaker, head lineman Willie Rogers, line judge Jeff Sevier, back judge Jordan Mounts. Appreciate all the work from those gentlemen here on a beautiful night for football here, a late September game, Game 3 for the Patriots, 2-0, looking for their first 3-0 start since 1988.
It's been a long time coming.
1st and 15 Bearcats, 7:41 to play first quarter. Shotgun snap, it's handled, handoff again to Fitzpatrick, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage this time, or right at it by Lee Ammon. And number 50, Cody Miracle, both getting in on the action for the Patriots.
Cody Miracle did what he was taught all practice, which is whenever you see that tackle close down to block, he flew down the line of scrimmage, met the pulling guard, and stopped the whole play in its tracks. Great job by the young man.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 now. Lincoln County has this type of offense where you want it, Logan. When they're running this double wing T set, a lot of inside running, you want them in 2nd, 3rd, and long. Castle goes back under center. Man comes in motion, fake handoff. Castle bootlegs up to the right, pursued by the Lincoln defense, breaks one tackle. Now he's going to be bottled up, and he's going to go down, and that's a Durham's Grocery sack for the Lincoln County Patriot defense. Looks like a team sack there. There's 3 or 4 Patriots all over that bootleg, and they get the Durham's Grocery sack. Durham's Grocery, they still bag it for you, take it out to your car. That time the defense bags it behind the line of scrimmage and sets up a 3rd and 18.
Brad, you hit the nail on the head just a second ago when you said this offense is not made for playing the 3rd and 15s or the 3rd and 20s and getting behind the sticks. They want to stay with a 3-yard gain, 4-yard gain, and just chunk it down the field as slow as they can. Now they're having to get into plays in their playbook that they don't spend a lot of time practicing. You might practice it during the 2-minute drill, or if you're in a situation in practice where you say you're in this, but they don't spend much time running it. These plays are going to be tricky for them.
3rd down and 18. 6 minutes to play first quarter. Castle in the shotgun formation for the Bearcats. He's got trips left. Takes the snap. Looks over left. Throws a pass behind the line of scrimmage. That could be a live ball. It looked like a backward pass. They're going to call it incomplete. From our point of view here, Logan, it looked like that could have been a fumble and a backward pass.
It's going to be a controversy like the Music City Miracle back with the Tennessee Titans. Did it go forward or not?
No replay capabilities, obviously, in high school football, but nevertheless, that will set up 4th down and 18 for Lincoln County. And the Anderson County Special Teams unit comes out. That's number 43, the punter for the Bearcats, Darian Derringer. He'll set up the punt. Clayton Davis back deep. He stands on the Lincoln County 17-yard line, anticipating this punt. So the Lincoln County defense does their job and gets off the field. Derringer set up the punt. 5:50 to play here in the first quarter. Good snap. Receives a nice booming kick high in the air. Davis comes up, fair catches it on the 22. He gets hit after the fair catch, so we're going to have a personal foul and tack on 15 more yards. And Lincoln County's going to have good field position here with their second possession of the game.
Good job by calling the fair catch there and getting under it. I don't know if Anderson County didn't see him wait for the fair catch or not, but they took him down. That's going to be an easy yards for Lincoln County to add on before their offense starts. And, Brad, I don't think you want to give Lincoln County any yards that you don't make them earn, especially with how quick they do earn them.
Big play offense, and the big play on that first drive was a pass from Horton to Davis, something we've seen a few times this year. So Davis can hurt you from throwing, running, and receiving. A triple threat himself. They're tacking on this 15 yards. That's going to give Lincoln County the ball to start 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line. 5:45 to play first quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County sets up for their second possession of the game. Clayton Davis will go under center with that 2-back look. He's got one wide receiver to his right. He takes a snap, inside handoff to Alcorn. Hit immediately at the line, and he'll have no gain on that. Good job by the Anderson County defense shutting that middle down.
Lincoln County trying to hit a little quick hitter there and see if they can catch that interior defensive line off guard. Wasn't able to that time.
They're going to give the spot on the 39, so that will give Alcorn a gain of 1 on that carry. That'll set up 2nd down and 9, 5:17 to play first quarter. Patriots with their second possession of the game. Clayton Davis back under center. He's got Ammon, Alcorn behind him, one wide receiver to his right. Man Cummins in motion. Handoff again to Alcorn up the middle. This time he's got a big hole and breaks through. He's going to fall forward and be really close to another Bluegrass Drugstore first down for the Patriots. And where that one's marked, Logan, I think he has it.
That's going to be a first down, and Alcorn just so talented at finding the smallest crease, just big enough for him to get through. And them linebackers don't like trying to take him down because he keeps running his feet, churning those legs, and you got to get him by the waist to get him down.
So 2 runs in a row by Alcorn up the middle. Picks up that Bluegrass Drugstore first down. That'll set up Lincoln County 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Man comes in motion, 2-back set again. Quick toss left to Ammon. Ammon gets by one defender, breaks a tackle, and then he's going to be hit by 2 more defenders and finally fall down. Looks like he may have gained 1 on that run. Nice read of the defense there by the Bearcats to stop that quick toss play that has worked well this year.
Anderson County was all over that one, and you could tell they've been watching film and getting ready for that one in practice, especially with the week Ammon had last week. Ammon did his job, though. They say the great backs always make the first man miss, and he did that. Was able to get them a couple yards so that they're not completely behind the sticks.
Lincoln County comes out 2nd down and 8, 3:58 to play first quarter. Davis surveys the line of scrimmage. Man comes in motion for the Patriots. That's Kevin Haney. 2-step drop, quick pass out in the flat. Ammon has it, cuts back up the field, gets the first down, and he's finally brought down after about a 14-yard reception. Nice little pass out in the flats, and that's been another effective play for Lincoln County this year. And that'll be another Bluegrass down for the Lincoln County Patriots.
Play action pass to Ammon out of the backfield. I love it. They've been setting that one up for a couple plays now, hitting them hard on the inside with the little quick hitters with Alcorn. Then they come out, run a play action, dump it off to Ammon, who is so dangerous when he gets outside. Coach has been setting that one up.
Lincoln County 1st and 10, 36-yard line, 3:30 to play first quarter. Second drive of the game for the Patriots. Davis in the shotgun this time. He takes the snap, runs it himself right up the middle, cuts back through 2 tackles, and, man, he's hard to bring down. It was all that Anderson County could do to stop him from breaking that for a touchdown.
Davis just so fast when he decides where he wants to go with that football. Those watching at home could just see it. When he made his mind up, he got from back 5 yards in the backfield where the quarterback took the snap, and he was 5 yards into the defensive territory at the linebackers within a second, it seemed.
Another big run for Davis, another Bluegrass Drugstore first down for the Patriots. 3:04 to play first quarter. Lincoln County doing a good job mixing it up here. Alcorn's been involved. Ammon's been involved. Davis, the passing game. Goes back under center. Inside handoff to Alcorn. Breaks 2 or 3 tackles. He won't go down. He breaks through for another first down and nearly took that one to the house, Logan. Rodney Alcorn running with purpose out here tonight.
Alcorn is beating them up. That defense is going to be tired and worn out if they can't figure out how to stop the triple threat of Alcorn, Ammon, and Davis, because right now, Coach is up there in the box just calling whatever he wants to, and it's working.
Another big gain for Alcorn. That'll place the ball on the 10-yard line. Another Bluegrass Drugstore first down for Lincoln County. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the 10. It'd actually be 1st and goal as it's just inside the 10. 2:25 to play first quarter. Davis goes back under center. Haney comes in motion. Handoff again to Alcorn. Cut back left. Now plows ahead. He's going to go down. It looks like they're going to mark that on the 3, so another nice gain of 7 yards by Rodney Alcorn.
Nice gain for Alcorn, but I hope those at home, and I'm going to say it, that play was set up by a great My Town Realty block by Ammon out of the backfield. He put that linebacker on his rear end, and Alcorn was able to take it another 5 yards.
Lincoln County comes to the line. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Been a nice methodical drive by the offense. A lot of power running. Haney comes in motion to the left. Davis under center takes the snap. Hands off to Alcorn. He plows ahead again. This time he'll have it. Touchdown, Lincoln County. Rodney Alcorn did most of the work on that drive for the Patriots, and nice to see that young man finish it off with a touchdown.
Strike up another Cedar Creek Dental touchdown for Alcorn. All over the field on that one he probably put up 40 yards under his stat book on that drive. Love to see it.
Rodney Alcorn, nice power running game, and that gives Lincoln County, like you said, that third option. And when you have to deal with Davis, Ammon, and Alcorn, Logan, that's a handful of options to worry about. Lincoln County will come back out as usual this year and look to go for 2. Davis under center. Haney comes in motion. 2-back set. Davis takes it. This time he fakes it, keeps it himself, tries to get around the left side, breaks the tackle. Nearly got in after he broke that tackle, but he's going to fall short of the end zone, and that'll be a failed 2-point conversion. So with 1:42 to play here in the first quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard, our score is Lincoln County 12, Anderson County 0. You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Sleep is vital to making memories, cleaning toxins out of the brain, and for maintaining the nervous system. Chronic lack of sleep or poor quality of sleep can lead to depression, anxiety, mood swings, forgetfulness, falling asleep while driving, and poor performance in work and school. On average, we need about 9 hours of sleep each night. Television, artificial lighting, caffeine, and cell phones make it easy for us to put off sleep. Protect your sleep time and your kids as well. This health and safety tip was paid for by Dr. William Stafford.
Ladies, picture this. Would you like to add some romance into your lives and be the envy of all your girlfriends? Visit Ed Bias Appliance and Furniture in downtown Eubank and check out the complete line of Buck ventless gas fireplaces. With Buck fireplaces, you can have romance into your life every day. Or you can just wait until we have another ice storm and then do your cuddling. Call Bias Appliance and Furniture today. You'll be glad you did.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County's had the ball twice, and both times have ended with a touchdown. They lead 12-0, 1:42 to play first quarter. Lee Ammon sets it up on the tee. He'll kick it off for the Patriots. Shout out to Eddie Simpson. He says, go Patriots. Big fan, watching, listening at home tonight.
I know Eddie's doing all the chores for his wife right now, trying to make her happy.
Ammon tries an onside kick, and it's not going to make it 10 yards this time, Logan, but it didn't matter. Anderson County come up and fell on it on the Lincoln County 48-yard line, so they'll have great field possession to start this drive.
Lincoln County lucked out there by having Anderson County recovered, or that would have been a penalty to back them up some more. Situational awareness right there needed by Lincoln County. Maybe they watched that Dallas game this last weekend.
1:42 to play first quarter. Lincoln County's defense back out on the field for the second time. Anderson County breaks the huddle from the scrimmage. Castle, the quarterback for Anderson County tonight. They like to run the ball. They like the power running game. Jacob Castle, the quarterback, and they run a lot of double wing T. Option stuff. He's going to set up the shotgun first play here. Fakes it. He's going to keep it himself around the left side. Big carry here by Castle. He's going to be all the way forward. He fumbles. Lincoln County has stripped it out again. That's something that they're really good at doing. They knock it loose again, and it looks like no signal yet here. I thought Lincoln County was on it, and they are. Lincoln County recovers the fumble, Logan. Very similar to last week. You can see they've worked on punching that ball out. Hard to see from the glare of the lights. Bouncing around. It looked like a Patriot jumped on it, and it did. I think it might have been number 50, Cody Miracle, that fell on it by the celebration coming off the field. Unable to confirm that, but nevertheless, Lincoln County will take over 1st and 10 again here, leading 12-0.
That is becoming a staple point of coaching for coaches across America. When one person on your defense has them slowed down, held up, and you come in to try to take them down, make sure you punch at that football, because if you hit it hard enough, it's going to come out. I don't care who you are. You're not going to be able to hold on to a full-blown punch.
So Lincoln County will take back over, 1:34 to play first quarter. Davis goes back under center, two-back set behind him. He gives it to Ammon. Ammon comes around the left side. He's hit immediately, falls forward for a gain of 2 or 3.
Ammon also just so quick with the cutback, just like Davis. You've seen it. It looked like that play was going nowhere, and then out of nowhere, Ammon found a crease, put his foot in the ground, and got upfield. Gain of 3 to 4 yards. Stay ahead of the sticks. That's all you have to do.
That was Blaze Brown who recovered that fumble for Lincoln County. That young man's made some nice defensive plays this year. Couldn't tell who stripped it out, but Blaze Brown recovered it for Lincoln County. Now they have the ball 2nd down and 7 on the 37-yard line. 55 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Clayton Davis back under center. Skylar Quinn split out. Haney comes in motion. Handoff up the middle to Alcorn again. Alcorn getting a lot of action up the middle. He breaks a couple of tackles. He's going to break through another one. Spin move. He's still fighting for yardage, and he finally goes down on the 49-yard line. That's a tough 12 yards of sledding right there, Logan.
He kept churning those legs, like I've said, and that Alcorn is just so good at that. And what impresses me the most is how tight of a grip he keeps on that football. You see so many young players, once they start breaking tackles, to run with it out by their hip or not keep it up there high and tight. He's a senior. He knows what he's doing. It's going to be hard to get the football out of his hands while he's fighting for another 2 or 3 yards.
Alcorn running hard. Clock ticking down. 17 seconds to play in the first quarter. It looks like Coach Crutchfield's willing to let that run out, with Lincoln County leading 12-0. Now we're under 10, and they're not going to have to snap another one because the play clock's at 9, looking over there at the PBK play clock. So that's going to do it here in the first quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Our score live from Death Valley, Lincoln County 12, Anderson County 0. You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Kick off the fall season by tackling your next home improvement project. The guys at Builder Supply in Stanford can help you. They have all the right tools and expert salespeople. They sell premium do-it-best paints. Let their paint specialist Gary Grubbs help you with all your painting needs. With expertise in color matching paints and stains, they can make any color and help you use the right products to do your project right. So go see Stanford Builder Supply, proud supporter of Lincoln County Patriots.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Second quarter action set to get underway here from Death Valley, Lincoln County High School. Lincoln County leading Anderson County 12-0. They have the ball again. 1st down and 10. They'll have it after a lot of nice inside running from Rodney Alcorn in that first quarter.
Patriots picked up where they left off the first week last week, and they're doing it again this week. And they're just beating Anderson County anything they want to do. Inside runs, outside runs, and passing the ball.
Davis will go under center, takes the handoff, fakes it. He's going to keep it himself right side. Nice blocking out there by Quinn. Davis gets the edge. He's going to go all the way to the house. Clayton Davis, 51-yard touchdown run. Another explosive play from this offense. Nice blocking. Skylar Quinn, the wide receiver, set it up when he sealed that edge, and Davis did the rest. And 9 seconds into this second quarter, Lincoln County's out to an 18-0 lead.
Davis has plenty of Cedar Creek Dental touchdowns this year. He's going to add another one to it. And he's just so fast. I'm at a loss of words what else I can say about this young man other than he is just a talent that is exceptional.
So Davis scores again for Lincoln County, and they now lead 18-0. Another electrifying Cedar Creek Dental touchdown for Lincoln County. They'll line up and go for two as they've done all season. Two-back set. Quinn split out far left. Haney comes in motion. Davis takes his time. Hands off to Eamon. Eamon tries to get up the field. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line, but we have a flag on the play. Could be procedure against the Patriots here.
Not sure what that one could be. I think you're right, though, in the area of procedure. If so, it'll be declined.
Referees talk it over. It's going to be a personal foul. Illegal block below the waist on the Patriots. You would think that still you'd decline that. We'll see. They're talking it over here now. Looks like they are because the defense is running off the field. So they'll decline it. And that'll be a failed two-point conversion with 11:51 to play in the second quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Our score is Lincoln County 18, Anderson County 0. You are listening to WPVK FM 102.9.
This is Dalton Miller, your candidate for the mayor of Stamford. I started my public service when I was 17 years old, when I made a choice to join the military to make a difference. I continued public service in Stamford and Lincoln County for over 24 years. I would love the opportunity to continue my public service and to keep Stamford on the path of improvement. Please select number 3 on the ballot. I appreciate your vote for Mayor of Stamford, paid for by Dalton Miller, your candidate for the Mayor of Stamford.
You want to give your children everything they need to succeed academically, but it can be tough on a budget. Did you know there's a place where homework help, exciting programs, and other educational resources are free? It's your local library. Sign up for a library card so your children can start learning today. This has been Amanda Gearhart, Director of the Lincoln County Public Library, with a message from the American Library Association's Campaign for America's Libraries and Lincoln County Public Library. For more information, visit lcplinfo.org.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
So Lincoln County scores again, 3 possessions, 3 Lincoln County touchdowns. And they lead 18-0 here with 11:51 to play in the first half. Lee Ammon will tee it up, and it looks like Anderson County took that personal foul on the kick. So Lincoln's going to have to kick all the way back from the 25, Logan. So this may change things on the squib onside deal that Lincoln County likes to do. I don't know if you do that here. You don't want to give them the ball on the 35 or 40-yard line. It's being another Dalton Miller candidate for Stanford Mayor kickoff. It is a little deeper. It gets all the way to the back level. Fielded on the 40-yard line by Fitzpatrick. He breaks a couple of tackles, and he's all the way up to the Lincoln County 45-yard line. So Lincoln County did kick it a little deeper, but really didn't change field position too much, Logan.
Ammon got the kick he wanted, got it all the way down to the Patriot 40-yard, or Bearcat 40-yard line, but with a good return, puts them up at about the 45.
Another good starting field position possession here for the Bearcats, and that's if there is one thing you'd like to see the Patriots be able to do a little different, is not always have the defense with their back to the wall with field position, Logan, and not having a place kicker ready to go. It seems like through 3 games that does do that. You always have your defense with the back on the wall, and of course, the extra point thing tonight they went for 2 every time and I got them, but been somewhat successful with that throughout the season. So 11:45 to play here in the first half. Castle goes back under center. Fitzpatrick comes in motion. He fakes it to him. Inside handoff this time up the middle. And nice tackle in the backfield by Cody Miracle. Took those legs out and prevented a big run there.
Cody Miracle has been on point tonight for defending this double-winged offense. He has been closing down when the tackle closes, bumping in the guards, submarining when he needs to so that the lineman can't make any penetration at all. great job of Miracle tonight, and he's also come up with some good plays.
So 2nd down and 9. Castle, the quarterback for Anderson County. That was Bixler on the carry that time. Fitzpatrick's a nice-looking running back for the Bearcats. He comes in motion this time. This is a quick pitch to Fitzpatrick. Gets around the right side. Good blocking. And he falls forward after a gain of about 7 or 8. That's going to set up 3rd down and short for the Bearcats.
Right, I think me and you could get a gain of 7 or 8 behind an offensive line like that. There's some big boys up there. Lincoln County, though, may not be the biggest in the state, but they've done a good job so far of keeping up with this offensive line and shutting them down.
Anderson County running this old school offense, student body left, student body right, submarine blocking. And like you said, they have an impressive looking offensive line. Lincoln County set up here. They're 3rd down and 3. Defense needs a stop. Castle under center. Quick toss to the right again to Fitzpatrick. He's patient, running behind those big blockers, and he's going to have enough for a 1st down. And we're also going to have a penalty flag come in late, and that could be a face mask against.
It could be a face mask or a horse collar. Either way, I think Lincoln County's going to get backed up 15 here.
So Anderson County has a 1st down either way. We're waiting to see what the referees say after huddling up, but it did look like either a face mask or a horse collar on the Patriots. We'll see here as the referee trots back across the field. 10-18 to play here in the 1st half on the McKnight Life Insurance scoreboard. Lincoln County leading 18-0. And it's going to be a personal foul, horse collar on the Patriots. So that'll give 15 more yards for Anderson County, and they're going to be offsetting. So we have a penalty, personal foul on both teams. So Lincoln County lucks up there, and they'll have to repeat 3rd down.
That's a win for Lincoln County right there. Back them up, make them redo the play. They had a nice 10 to 15-yard gain there. Anderson did to get a 1st down, put them in scoring position. Lincoln County will take that every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
So it was a face mask against Anderson County and a horse collar against Lincoln. Those two penalties will negate each other, and that will set up another 3rd down and 3 from the Lincoln County 38-yard line. Patriots leading 18-0, 10-15 to play 1st quarter. Castle goes back under center. Man comes in motion. Quick toss coming left this time. Lincoln County does a good job meeting him at the line of scrimmage. Big hit there for the Patriots. Number 45, that's Bowman, laid the 1st hit. And it looked like number 1, Blaze Brown, got in on a tackle, too, for Lincoln County. So Lincoln County does a good job meeting that run at the line. That was Bixler again. They stopped him at the line of scrimmage, and we're looking at another 4th down for Anderson County. Lincoln County with a chance to get off the field again here, Logan.
Blaze Brown did a great job on that play, not letting the ball carrier fall forward. If it's just the one man tackling him there, I truly believe that ball carrier knows to fall forward and get a 1st down. Comes in, knocks him backward. We've got a chance for a 4th down stand.
4th down and 2. Anderson County goes back under center with Castle. One back behind him. Set up in this double wing tee. Fitzpatrick comes in motion. They're going to give it to him. Lincoln County, a nice pursuit in the backfield. Looks like Fitzpatrick might have broke through and got that first. Lincoln had him bottled up. He's a very patient runner. Logan looked like he was just going to sit there and get hit. Then all of a sudden he makes his read. Comes right off that nice block by that guard that pulled over there. And he's going to have enough for a 1st down for Anderson County. And as they pick up a 1st down on that 4th down run from Fitzpatrick.
Keeps his eyes open, eyes downfield, watches his blockers, sees how things unfold in front of him, and then he makes a decision of where he needs to go. It's very smart by the young man, especially with the way Lincoln County has been attacking in the red storm, they call it. He knows they're going to be near him. You've got to find the crease and go. You can't wait too long before you make that decision.
Castle back under center, 8:50 to play 1st half. Fake pitch this time. He's going to keep it around the right side himself. He's a nice run as he gets around the edge, breaks 2 tackles, gets a block. He could go, and Castle will as he stumbles into the end zone, and that was a great play-action run by Castle as he faked the student body right and the inside handoff and then kept it himself around the right side and scampers all the way in from 35 yards out to give Anderson County their 1st touchdown of the evening at the 8:39 mark here in the 2nd quarter.
The Patriots have been great at open field tackling, too. Great job by the young quarterback to make more than one man miss. He made 2 or 3 Patriots miss on that play, and he had the wheels to take it all the way in.
So Anderson County trailing 18-6, 8:39 to play 1st half on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. They'll set up now, and they'll go for 2 themselves, trailing 18-6. They're going to go, looks like a wildcat formation with Fitzpatrick. Direct snap to him. He looks on the right side. He's going to keep it himself. He goes around the right, and he's brought down by a Lincoln County defender short of the goal line, so the Patriots will keep him out of the end zone and prevent that two-point conversion. With 8:39 to play in the first half, Lincoln County leads Anderson County 18-6. You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Durham's Grocery on Lancaster Street in Stanford has these great specials this week.
Durham's Grocery is having a big 3-day sale. These prices are good Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Fresh bone-in pork sirloin roast, 99 cents pound. Chicken drumsticks or thighs, 79 cents pound. T-bone steaks, $3.99 a pound. Eckridge grillers, links, and smoked sausage, $2.99. Cons all-meat wieners, 99 cents. Fall pumpkins, $3.99. Fresh apple cider, $2.99. Honeycrisp apples, $1.99 a pound. Whole carrots, 99 cents for a 1-pound bag. Lux beans, 99 cents can. Kellogg's family size cereals, $3.99. Check out these great specials in the deli. Butterball turkey breast, $5.99 a pound. Hoffman's super sharp cheese, $5.99 a pound. And Fisher's bologna, $2.49 a pound. Ruffles potato chips, 2 bags for $5. And Coke and Coke products, 3 12-packs for $12. These specials are good at Durham's Grocery Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 25th, 26th, and 27th.
Durham's Grocery, Lancaster Street in Stanford. Big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Peters kicks off for Anderson County. Ammon picks it up on a 20-yard line and returns it all the way back out to midfield for the Patriots. So they'll set up here with great field possession, leading 18-6, 8:29 to play here in the first half.
It's one of the first Dalton Miller candidate for Stanford Mayor kickoffs that Ammon's had a chance of taking to the house, and I thought he was going to there for a second. Got tripped up just long enough or slowed him down enough for some Bearcats to get there and take him down.
Lincoln County comes back out on offense, leading 18-6. Junior quarterback Clayton Davis set up to go under center. 2 backs set up behind him. Quinn far left. Hand off straight up the middle to Alcorn. He bullies ahead for another 8 or 9 yard carry. And so far tonight, Rodney Alcorn is going to work inside for the Lincoln County Patriot offense.
The offensive line is just giving him everything Alcorn wants. Alcorn wants to get that second level before he's ever touched, and he's getting to the third level before he's touched. Took 2 cornerbacks and a free safety to take him down on that play. Otherwise, he's going to bully over them and take it to the house.
Skylar Quinn split out far left. Alcorn and Ammon in the backfield. Davis under center. Davis takes the snap, hand off Ammon. Good blocking on the right side for Lincoln. Ammon gets the edge. He's down inside the 20 and finally brought down on the 18-yard line. Nice run by Ammon to pick up about 25 yards on the carry, and that's great blocking by the Lincoln County offensive line. And Logan, at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll be naming an inter-county energy lineman of the game. And, man, the way these guys are blocking so far, it's going to be hard to pick one.
I saw something I loved out of Chris Pennington right there. He pulled and kicked out the defensive end. He did a great job of not showing his pull, getting to his man, and opening that hole up for Ammon.
Davis back under center. 2 back set behind him. Quinn set far left. Hard count. Looks like he drew him offside.
Lincoln County not doing Anderson County not doing a good job of staying disciplined, but Carol Hill, who is attorney at law here in Stanford, does a very good job with disciplining. She is a Lincoln County graduate, so you know she's supporting the Patriots tonight.
Lincoln County sets back up here. 1st down and 5 after that 5-yard penalty. Davis under center. 2 backs set up behind him again. Davis takes the handoff to Ammon. Good blocking on the right side. Physical running by Ammon. He's going to have another Bluegrass Drugstore 1st down for the Patriots.
Fox and Friends Funeral Home here in Stanford, Kentucky. You can trust the Friends with all your funeral needs and services. They are your friends in funeral service. Julian Gonder, who, Brad, we know is just a legend here at Lincoln County, maybe a Super Bowl legend one day. With Gonder and Associates here in Stafford, he supports Lincoln County. And also Sonia Bratcher with Farm Bureau. She provides great coverage, almost good coverage like Lincoln County is so far tonight. Sonia Bratcher with Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance is a big supporter of Lincoln County athletics.
Logan, we have a builder supply timeout called by Anderson County with 6:57 to play here in the first half. Lincoln County leading 18-6, and they're going to have the ball first and goal from the 5-yard line. So 4 possessions for the Patriots so far tonight, 3 touchdowns, and now they're set up again first and goal from the 5-yard line.
Their offensive efficiency has been tremendous this year.
Give a shout out to Vernon Mitchell, the mayor of Waynesburg, says, keep it up, Lincoln, keep it going.
Thank you, Dustin Oney. Dustin Oney keeping stats for us tonight. Philip Smith running video. Hope you're enjoying the live stream on the WPBK FM YouTube live stream. Scoreboard sponsor on that, Bob Allen Motor Mall. Been a lot of viewers, Logan, over the first couple of weeks. I've only had one complaint. A friend of mine this week said, man, I wish you all could incorporate replay.
I wish we could incorporate replay, too. We'll have to get Philip on that. We also might need to get us one of those professional officials that we can cut to in the middle of the game to see what their verdict is, and might just get the whole Monday Night Football broadcast booth going here in Death Valley.
Good crowd out here tonight. Athletic Director Tim Estes and Principal Michael Godby and his staff doing a great job facilitating this home game. Lincoln County's second home game of the season here at Death Valley. They have the ball first and goal from the 5-yard line, 6:57 to play second quarter. Davis sets up under center, 2 backs behind him. He's going to turn and give it to Alcorn. Alcorn's going to plow straight ahead, dive over the goal line, and he's in. Rodney Alcorn, 5-yard touchdown. And Lincoln County now leads this game 24-6, 6:52 to play here in the first half.
First week was Davis. Last week, Ammon stole the show. This week, it's going to be Alcorn's turn to put up a bunch of Cedar Creek Dental touchdowns for the Patriots. That's number 2 for him tonight, but he has been running all over this Anderson County defense thanks to his hog mollies up front who keep opening up the holes for him to bust through.
Alcorn with around 70 yards rushing here in the first half and a couple of touchdowns. Lincoln County trots back out here and breaks the huddle. They're going to go for 2. Quinn left, 2 backs behind Davis. Davis takes the snap, pump, fake the pass. He's going to run forward. He has it. 2-point conversion is good. Nice play call that time. Just a quick drop, fake pass, and he keeps it himself and gets the 2-point conversion for the Patriots. 6:52 to play first half. Lincoln County 26, Anderson County 6. You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Hey, it's Heather Brown from Dr. Andy Powell's new privately owned dental practice located in Lincoln Plaza, Cedar Creek Dental. Dr. Powell has served Lincoln County for over 6 years and is excited to continue to provide excellent state-of-the-art care for our community. We offer early morning and evening appointments to accommodate all schedules. At Cedar Creek Dental, Dr. Powell, Heather, Sarah, Jess, and Priscilla are committed to providing a simple, safe, pleasant, and enjoyable experience. We look forward to seeing you soon.
If you had one wish, what would it be? How about wishing for a new Buck ventless gas fireplace from Ed Bice Appliance and Furniture in Eubank? We have a wide variety of Buck ventless gas fireplaces, and we would be happy to deliver one to your home. Come to Bice Appliance and Furniture in Eubank, and we'll make your dreams come true.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
6:52 to play first half. Lincoln County leading Anderson County 26-6. And Lee Ammon is set up for another Dalton Miller candidate for Stanford Mayor kickoff, as Lincoln County has scored on all 4 possessions to start this game. He kicks a little bit deeper. It's going to make it all the way back to the back line. Picked up on the 27 by Fitzpatrick, and he's tackled nicely there by number 24, Caleb Morgan, and number 28, Micah Phillips, get in on the tackle for the Patriots. And Lincoln County kicks a little deeper. I like that, Logan. I like pinning this methodical power run game offense back a little bit here.
It is also refreshing to see that Lincoln County can boot the ball down the field if they need to, if they get into an offense or come against an opponent, which we will down the road, who is very talented on offense and can take so much time off the clock. You want to put the ball as far deep into their own territory as you can so that they can't score as quick on you and run up the scoreboard.
Rodney Alcorn with 64 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns so far tonight. Davis with 48 yards and a couple of touchdowns. So Lincoln County spreading it around on offense, and this defense has done a great job tonight shutting down this, like I said a second ago, methodical double wing T power running game from Anderson County. Anderson County's going to come out, Logan, and you hate to see that out of a kickoff. Take a delay a game as the PBK Bank time clock has a big 0 setting on it, so that means delay a game, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty on Anderson County.
Anderson County is a good football club. They can compete with Lincoln County.
They're going to pick it up. See what they got here. They're going to pick it up and say that Anderson County has called a timeout. So that'll be a Builder Supply timeout at the 6:49 mark here in the first quarter. Lincoln County leads Anderson County 26-6. You are listening to Lincoln Football on WPBK FM 102.9.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Drug use is a serious problem in Lincoln County. Young people die from overdosing. They become invalids to addiction, unable to work or raise their children. Addiction is for life. Recovering alcoholics and recovering drug addicts are always recovering, and relapse is the norm. The best way to manage drug addiction is to avoid getting addicted. Parents and grandparents, role play with your children. Practice saying no and teach them how to extricate themselves from situations like parties and peer pressure. This health and safety tip was paid for by Dr. William Stafford.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Anderson County takes the snap and hit immediately in the backfield by Lee Ammon, and a big loss there on first down for the Bearcats, Logan. This Lincoln County defense doing a good job containing that line of scrimmage.
Defense is making their reads. Coach talked about it in the pregame talk, how every person on this defensive line needs to key their man and then react based on what they do. Ammon saw his key and shot out like he was shot out of a cannon after him, tackled him in the backfield for a loss.
So that delay of game flag was picked up. They said that Anderson County had called a timeout. That'll bring up second down and 12. Castle takes the snap, fake handoff. He rolls to the right. He's going to keep it himself. Gets upfield before he's finally brought down. Nice open field tackle by the freshman Seth Horton there, and that's going to set up third down and long for Anderson County.
Promising future for that young man if he keeps making open field tackles like that. It's one of the hardest things to do in football, and I'll argue till I'm blue in the face about it. Open field tackling, you have to have the technique down. You have to practice it. If he's a freshman able to do it against a varsity quarterback like Anderson County's, he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Lincoln County with doing a good job here at the line of scrimmage. Anderson County likes to run this power offense. Very methodical, and you have to play your assignments. You have to stay patient to shut an offense like this down. Third down and long. Fitzpatrick comes in motion. Castle's going to keep it. Lincoln County's all over him in the backfield, and he's going to be tackled. Looks like big number 76, Malik Greer, gets in on it. Number 14, Robinson, and a host of Lincoln County defenders all broke through, and they do a good job there on third and long. That's going to set up fourth down and 8 for Anderson County here.
Malik Greer's name has been called a couple times tonight. Anytime they try to hit it up in the middle, he's doing a good job of not allowing him to get blown off the defensive line and staying right there making some tackles.
Fourth down and 9, 4:38 to play here in the first half. Lincoln County leads 26-6. Anderson County going to punt it away. Another big booming punt. Davis back to field it. Ball hits on the 35-yard line and sticks right there. Penalty flag behind the play. We'll see what that is. Lincoln County's going to be set up with good field position here, leading 26-6. A few more penalty flags out here tonight than we've seen the first two games of the season, Logan.
It's been a little bit sloppy by both sides, not so much Lincoln County, more Anderson. We'll see who this is on. It's on Anderson. Looked like I couldn't see the call there.
Personal foul on the Bearcats, so Lincoln County was set to start this possession on the 39, and that'll be a 15-yard penalty. So they'll be over midfield here, Logan, or should be, once they mark this off.
Given Lincoln County field position, it just takes less time for either Lee Ammon, Clayton Davis, or Alcorn to put it in the end zone, it seems.
Brad, I want to give a shout-out to Elin Lane from Mama and Papa Lane. Says, keep up the good work, Patriots. And then, Brad, check this out. We have a shout-out to Nick Harris and the family, as the family is watching at home, and Nick Harris is here watching live.
All right, Nick Harris, former Patriot standout. Davis takes the snap, pump fake, rolls around, breaks a tackle, gets off to the right side. Now he's going to keep it himself, gets a block, cut back up midfield to the 20, or excuse me, 30 now, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He breaks the end zone, but we have a penalty flag in the backfield, and this touchdown's coming back. It's going to be holding on the Patriots.
Anytime you see a little yellow flag in the backfield after a quarterback trying to escape like that, it's going to be hold or block in the back every single time.
Davis cuts back across field so much sometimes, Logan, you lose track of where the ball's even at on the field, and I thought it was on the 20. He's done so many broke so many tackles and danced around so much, he was still on the 30 when he cut that back, and still just the plays that young man makes in the open field are just unbelievable, really.
He can slice and dice the defense like the best of them. He's going to be out of breath after that play, but I'm sure he's in good enough condition. It won't take him long to get it back.
Big holding penalty there on Lincoln County. He's going to bring back that 50-yard or 48-yard touchdown. And Lincoln County's going to bring Sawyer Horton, the freshman quarterback, out here when it's first down and 24.
Horton's got an arm on him. We've seen it before. Will we see it again here behind the sticks?
Horton will play quarterback here as Davis gets a breather, it looks like. Ammon and Quinn split out far right, Alcorn in the backfield. Horton takes the snap. Quick pass out to Ammon in the flat. He receives it on the 38, gets a block, breaks one tackle, or cut back 40, 35, keeps his feet, he's at the 30. Breaks another tackle, 20. He could go, he will go. Touchdown, Lee Ammon. 76-yard touchdown. And he did most of the work because that was just a pass out in the flat. And we have another penalty flag on Lincoln County. And this one apparently is coming back too. So back-to-back long touchdown plays by the Patriots. A 46-yard run brought back by a hold. And now a 76-yard touchdown pass from Horton to Ammon is going to be brought back too. And the bad thing about that, Logan, that hold was upfield, and I don't know that he actually needed that. He had made such a good juke move on that defender. I think he was gone either way.
They're calling a block in the back there. The wide receiver set up that was setting up the block for the screen that let Ammon really get downfield. Touchy call there, but he did push him in the back just a little bit to set Ammon free. But, hey, Lincoln County can do it again. Let's try one more time.
So Horton's touchdown pass to Ammon is called back, and that's going to bring up first down and 28. Horton's going to stay in at quarterback. 3:25 to play first half. Patriots football leading 26-6. Haney comes in motion. Horton going to hand it up the middle to Alcorn. Alcorn breaks a couple of tackles, falls forward for another nice run there on first down. Alcorn picks up around 8 yards, and that'll bring up second down and 20 after those two big holding and blocking the back penalties on the Patriots.
Slowly chip back at this, try to get in a position where third down isn't as tough as you think. Whenever you've got runners who are averaging 10, 11, 12 yards per carry, you could have this be a 3rd and 10 and not have to look at a deep pass or something like that on third down.
So freshman quarterback Sawyer Horton stays in at quarterback here. A few other.
At some point in this football game, Greer there, he's got that corner beat, it looks like, when it comes to speed. Horton puts that on a dime. That's going to be a touchdown.
Third down, 21. Lincoln County leads 26-6. 2:26 to play first quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Horton breaks the huddle, comes up to the line. He's got Alcorn behind him, two-back set. Greer split far left. Haney comes in motion. Horton takes it, gives it to Alcorn. Alcorn around the right side, getting good block, good push there. Alcorn fighting for more yards, finally brought down on the 35-yard line. Good blocking there from Lincoln County's number 74. Holden Stanford going to work for the Patriots.
This offensive line for Lincoln County has done their job tonight so far in this first half. Alcorn has had one heck of a game, and he's going to keep having a game if they keep giving these holes.
12-yard carry, Logan, for Alcorn. He's now standing at 83 yards here on 11 carries and a couple touchdowns. Freshman quarterback Sawyer Horton operating behind center on this drive, getting some nice work in here. Young man's got a promising future for the Patriots.
Doing a great job here for the young man, the freshman. It's nice to see and know that he'll be here another 3 years.
4th down and 9. Horton under center. Tries a hard count. Anderson County doesn't fall for it this time. And now Coach Crutchfield's going to call Builder Supply timeout with 1:32 to play here in the first half. Lincoln County leads Anderson County 26-6. You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
America at Work. From farms to construction sites to factories, millions of people operate tractors and heavy equipment every day to help keep America strong and growing. When operating dump trucks or equipment with booms or other extensions, watch out for overhead electric lines. Make sure there is adequate clearance because coming in contact with those lines can result in a tragedy. For more information, contact your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Hey, son, we paid your first and last month's rent on your new apartment.
That is so awesome.
Uh-huh.
And we got you this.
A shelter renter's policy?
Helps cover your stuff if the place catches fire.
You know, or is broken into.
Helps cover your computer, TV.
Your fancy schmancy bicycle.
So they'll help me replace stuff.
That's the idea.
Have fun, son.
I thought he'd never leave.
Whew, that makes two of us.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
4th down and 9. Lincoln County's going to go for it. Ball placed at the Anderson County 45-yard line, 1:32 to play first half. Davis back in at quarterback, takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself around the right side. Cuts back up the middle, and he's going to be brought down, Logan, and that's going to be short. And Anderson County's going to take over on around the 40-yard line. So Davis able to pick up 5, but just a tough drive for Lincoln County with those 2 penalties, 2 long touchdown plays called back. And Lincoln County's going to turn it over on downs here with 1:27 to play here in the first half.
Says a lot about Lincoln County's offense that they get in a 1st and 25, 1st and 30 situation, and they only miss the first down by about 2 yards. Anderson County with a sigh of relief right there. They're going to hope to go down and put one in the end zone before going to half.
1:27 to play, first half on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County leads Anderson County 26-6. Bearcats will take over here. Castle, the quarterback, sets up in the shotgun, trips right, takes the snap. He rolls out to the right. Lincoln County gets good pursuit on him, throws it back across his body in the middle of the field, which is always dangerous. And that ball nearly intercepted by Clayton Davis, who read it perfectly.
Davis was eyeing the quarterback all the way there, watching his eyes. As soon as he pulled that arm back to throw it, Davis knew which guy he was throwing it to and broke on it. They try that again and let Davis read him like a book. That's going to be a pick 6.
Good pursuit there by Cody Miracle in the defensive line. Forced that errant pass, and as you just said, nearly an interception by Davis. Sets up 2nd down and 10. From the 40-yard line, snap. Castle rolls right. Lincoln County in the backfield all over him again. Castle breaks one tackle, jumps up and throws, and he's got his man complete. Fitzpatrick catches it, the ball for Anderson County on the Lincoln County side of the field, and that's going to be enough for a first down for the Bearcats. Nice reception there by Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick went up and got it on that play. Scary pass, just kind of lobbed it to the middle of the field. Too many times you see the defense come away with one of those. Great reception by the young man. Keeps the Bearcats alive here, trying to score before half.
1st and 10, 1:07 to play first half. Castle takes it, pump fake, rolls right again. Now he jumps up, throws over the middle again, and it's caught about, looks like 8 or 9. Castle looks sharp on this drive as he finds number 19. That's Harris. That's his first catch of the night for the Bearcats. That's going to bring up another 3rd down. And let's see what Lincoln County can do here on 3rd and 3.
That was nice execution by Castle there. Hit the curl or hitch route there on the outside. Had the ball there as soon as he made his break. Good execution.
3rd down and 3 now. Trips left. Castle set up shotgun again. Takes the snap. Same exact play. Throws it. And this time it's a bad pass as Harris unable to haul it in as he's met as soon as he caught it there by number 19. Harris again on the defense for the Patriots.
Harris saw it once, and they got a solid 5 to 6 yard gain out of it, but he was able to read it that time and was there in case he tried to pull that one in.
Anderson County now 4th down and 3, 52 seconds left here in the first half. Lincoln County leading 26-6.
Watch out for a hitch and go here. They've ran hitches 2 or 3 times in a row. They may be trying to go deep.
Castle shotgun, trips left, got one receiver to his right. He's looking quick, pass to the left, and it's dropped. Fitzpatrick unable to haul it in, and Logan, even if he had, Lincoln County had 3 defenders on him, and he was going to be stopped well short of the first down. Lincoln County will take over on downs with 50 seconds left in the first quarter on the McKnight Life Insurance scoreboard. Patriots leading 26-6. And their offense has had the ball 5 times tonight. 4 of those times they've been able to score, Logan, and the other time they scored twice. Just unfortunately, they were both called back to penalties. So let's see what this explosive offense can do here with 50 seconds. And they do have 2 Builder Supply timeouts left in their pocket if they need them. Haney comes in motion. Davis from the gun. He takes the snap. He's going to run it all the way. He's coming around the right edge. He's to the 40, 50, cuts back. He's 40, 30, one man to beat. They're not going to catch him. It's a foot race. Clayton Davis all the way to the house for another Lincoln County touchdown. 63 electrifying yards for Clayton Davis. And Lincoln County now leads this game 32-6. 1 play, 1 touchdown. 39 seconds left here in the first half.
Chalk another Cedar Creek Dental touchdown up for Clayton Davis. I couldn't decide if they were trying to just run the ball out and run the clock out and go into halftime, but when you've got a talent like Davis at quarterback who can make anyone miss on any play, it's hard not to see them score another touchdown.
Lincoln County's going to go for 2 again. We can't talk about it enough. This Lincoln County offensive line doing a great job, and at the conclusion of this game, we will be naming an Inter-County Energy lineman of the game. And, Logan, it's going to be tough to pick one out because they're all going to work tonight. Davis goes under center, 2-point conversion attempt. Haney comes in motion to the right. Davis hands off inside Alcorn. Alcorn plowing through. He's going to go in standing up for that 2-point conversion. Will be successful this time. Lincoln County leads Anderson County 34-6 with 39 seconds left in the first half. You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota subcompact tractors. Our reliable #1 selling tractors are designed for easy operation and feature all the performance-matched attachments needed to tackle any job. Right now, get 0 down and 0 APR for 84 months and save up to $1,700 plus no payments for 90 days. Now through October 31st, see us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer. Stop by Lawson Tractor and Implement in Stanford and see for yourself what a difference Kubota subcompact tractors can make.
Every year, the Lincoln County Public School System and the Lincoln County Board of Education works hard to empower every student with the knowledge, skills, and attributes necessary to become our future business leaders of tomorrow. Their mission is to help students individually, one-on-one, to become college, career, and citizenship ready by providing quality education and enriching opportunities for every student in every classroom every day.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
39 seconds left here in the first half. On the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard, Lincoln County leading 34-6 off another long Clayton Davis touchdown run. Logan, Clayton Davis with a 63-yard touchdown run. He's got 6 carries for 116 yards. Now Lee Ammon will kick off. This will be another Dalton Miller candidate for Stanford Mayor kickoff. Another deep kick, and they're having trouble fielding it. Now Anderson County eventually does that themselves, and they'll take over. So Lincoln County showing something different here in the second quarter tonight, kicking the ball a little bit deeper. And, Logan, that's something I really like to see, especially when you're playing against a methodical offense like Anderson County.
Those returners for Anderson County tonight didn't expect to have to come anywhere near a football. They thought they were going to see the squib kicks and onside kicks that Lincoln County has shown in the first 2 games they've played so far. I'm not shocked at all to see them a little surprised and scrambling around trying to get on the football. And Lincoln County, if they don't get on it any faster, Lincoln County is going to recover one of those, even though they're kicking it to the 20-yard line.
Anderson County sets up here. Castle goes back under center, trailing 34-6. 35 seconds remain in the half. He's going to take it and hand it off up the middle. And Anderson County breaks a couple of tackles. That's a young man plowing ahead for extra yardage. Nice run there by Logan Chapman. And he's going to have enough for a first down for Anderson County. Logan, that looked like a play where Anderson's just content to hand it off to the middle and go to the half, but they break a little bit of a run off and get a first down, and that changes things a little bit. Now they're going to call a Builder Supply timeout. 26 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Lincoln County leading 34-6. And, Logan, it's been electrifying offense again for the Patriots. They've had 6 possessions. They've scored on 5 of them, and the only one they didn't score on, they had 2 long touchdowns called back due to penalty.
This first half has been an exciting one to watch, especially if you're a Patriot fan, only 26 seconds to go here in the first half, wrapping up the second quarter. However, if Lincoln County gets a fumble or an interception or something, I would not be shocked to see somebody make a play. Everyone has been making football plays all over this field tonight. I wouldn't be shocked to see another score before half.
Anderson County 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line. 26 seconds left here in the first half on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Castle comes back up to the line. Fitzpatrick comes in motion. Play action. Castle rolling out to the right, looking downfield. No one open. Lincoln doing a good job getting back there. Now he's coming all the way back across the field. Has a good blocking wall set up. Cuts back right again, and this time he's met by Clayton Davis at the 40-yard line. Big hit by Davis. A lot of running there by Castle, and he is going to get about 7 yards, Logan, but he's going to regret those 7 when he got met by Davis at the end of it.
Davis said, "You want to try to do what I do, young man? Well, this is how it feels when you get caught by me trying to do what I do," and he planted him.
So that's going to bring up second down in about 4, a long 4 for the Bearcats. Nice run by Castle. 10 seconds left here, and the clock starts on the whistle. The whistle has blown. Anderson County's likely not going to get another play off here. 2 seconds. 1, they do get it right at the horn. Handoff up the middle to Logan. Logan gets around the right side. He's finally going to be pushed out of bounds by Lincoln County's number 24. That's Caleb Morgan. And that's going to bring us to the half here at Death Valley. Lincoln County all over Anderson County on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County 34, Anderson County 6 here at halftime. You are listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
Did you know that when you buy a vehicle in another county, your registration and taxes likely stay in that county? Did you know that you can request that your registration and taxes go to Lincoln County? It doesn't matter where you get your vehicle, just ask that the taxes are paid to Lincoln County. Your Lincoln County clerk, Sonny Spoonamore, reminds you to keep it local. For more information, call the clerk's office at 365-4570.
Help protect you and your family from COVID-19. Clean your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, especially after you've been in a public place, after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing. If soap and water isn't available, use a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick, and put distance between yourself and other people. This is especially important for people who are at higher risk of getting very sick. This message is paid for by the Lincoln County Health Department. For more information, call 606-365-3106.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
It is halftime here in Lincoln County as the Patriots lead the Anderson County Bearcats by a score of 34-6. Just to recap the first half scoring, it was Clayton Davis who got things going with 9 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the first quarter, as he had a 1-yard QB sneak up the middle. The 2-point after attempt was no good, and Lincoln County was up 6-0. With 1 minute and 42 seconds to go in the first quarter, this time it was Rodney Alcorn on a 3-yard rush to put Lincoln County up 12-0. 6 minutes and 52 seconds to go, putting Lincoln County up 26-6 after Clayton Davis ran it in on the 2-point conversion. And then right before half, with 39 seconds to go, it was Clayton Davis showing his speed on a 63-yard run. Rodney Alcorn adds the 2-point conversion, putting Lincoln County up 34-6, and that is your halftime score. Brad, Lincoln County offense has come again.
They sure have. Dustin, very impressive first half, and as we talked about, they've scored on every possession except for the one where they had the 2 big penalties, and even on that one, 2 just unbelievable plays by Ammon and Davis. And this is a quick strike offense, and what I like tonight, though, they've mixed it up, and they've got Alcorn involved, and they've showed that they can get physical and run between the tackles when they need to, and that couldn't be more evident by Alcorn's output here in the first half. 11 carries, 83 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Then you look at Davis, 6 carries, 116 yards. So we talked about in the pregame show, Davis averaging 16 yards a carry, and he's doing it again tonight with only 6 carries for 116 yards, and just unbelievable what this team is doing on offense. They're hitting on all cylinders. Passing game looks good. Sawyer Horton has checked in and thrown some nice balls, the freshman quarterback. And we talk a lot about the offense, Dustin, but one thing that has really impressed me tonight is this defense. They've done a good job playing against this physical offensive line and power running game, and they've only gave up 104 yards here in the first half, so that's very impressive.
And a lot of that come just on 2 plays, really. You had a 35-yard touchdown rush and then a couple add-on yards there towards the end of the half as Lincoln County was basically just in a prevent to allow anything huge. Lincoln County stepped it up. You have another turnover. So far, they've not continued their trend of a defensive touchdown. Maybe that'll come in the second half. But causing another strip fumble early on. Coach Crutchfield mentioned it. It's defense creating offense and offense helping out the defense. Lincoln County, they've not slowed down since the second half of the opening week.
This double wing T offense, always hard to prepare for, and the Lincoln County defense has done a good job playing their assignments and really bottling it up. I mean, they've had a few nice 8-10 yard type runs, nothing big, no explosive plays, Dustin, and you'll take that. You'll take your chances on 3rd and short and 4th down and short with this stout defense that the Patriots are showing tonight. And that defense has helped them jump out here to a 34-6 lead here at Death Valley. Big crowd here tonight compared to the first week, Logan. The Patriots have let a few more Patriot fans in, I should say, and they've made a lot of noise tonight, and you can tell these boys like playing in front of this big COVID-19 big. We'll put quotation marks around that, but they've done a good job here supporting the Patriots tonight. And it's fun to see Death Valley like this, Logan. I know you played 4 years here, grew up coming to the games. It's good to see successful football. Everyone's having a good time and enjoying the product on the field.
You'll remember these days for as long as you live. Whenever you're playing under the lights here at Death Valley, there's a crowd cheering you on, and you're making big plays on the field. The offensive line's doing a great job. Davis, Ammon, Alcorn, they're putting the ball in the paint. You got to love it. It's a great night for some football here in Death Valley.
Brad Smith, Logan Smith, Dustin Oney on stats. Phillip Smith working the camera for us again here tonight. And Lincoln County leading Anderson County 34-6 here at the half at the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Dustin, any updates from any other area scores? I know a lot of times you have a chance to grab some scores from Twitter or different sources you have. You're a man of many sources. I know there's a lot of good area games going on. We'll see if Dustin's able to pull anything in terms of that.
I'm trying to pull some up here, Brad. I'll tell you what, Lincoln County has kept me busy. But some scores that has been brought up here. Mercer County leads Christian Academy of Louisville 31-28. I believe that's a final. In overtime, Mercer County has pulled out victorious. Lincoln County 34-6. Trying to find the Boyle County score. Boyle County 25, Highland 7 at halftimes. Highland scored their first touchdowns with 6 seconds to go right before half. So Boyle County continuing to show their dominance of what kind of program they can do.
Very impressive there as the Rebels taking care of business again, as you mentioned, and Valley leading Anderson County 34-6. If you just joined us at the half, Lincoln County has scored on every possession of the game but one tonight, Dustin, and that one, 2 big penalties kept them off the board.
They did score, but it come back twice. So I guess in the stat book they did not score, but Lincoln County, they're just clicking on all cylinders so far. It's 34-6 here at halftime at Bill Ed Leedy Field. You are listening to Lincoln County football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
You want to give your children everything they need to succeed academically, but it can be tough on a budget. Did you know there's a place where homework help, exciting programs, and other educational resources are free? It's your local library. Sign up for a library card so your children can start learning today. This has been Amanda Gearhart, Director of the Lincoln County Public Library, with a message from the American Library Association's Campaign for America's Libraries and Lincoln County Public Library. For more information, visit lcplinfo.org.
Making funeral arrangements in advance isn't hard, it's easy, and it's one of the greatest gifts that you can give your family. Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and request a personal planning session. With over 20 years of experience, funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes can assist you in pre-planning the funeral service that reflects who you are now. Cemetery arrangements, a list of pallbearers, readings, musical selections, and other personal details. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company. Family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County leads the Anderson County Bearcats by a score of 34-6 on the McKnight Funeral Home scoreboard. Lincoln County has not slowed down one bit on the offensive end as their 50-point average right now is still up for grabs. It's 30 points in the first half. If they can do it again, they'll reach over that. Logan, as you chime in, what's your overall view of this first half? Lincoln County, you mentioned early on what they want to do. They've been able to do tonight.
They've been able to run it up the middle, run it outside, throw the ball down the field, play freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, kick the ball, punt the ball, return the ball. They've been able to do a little bit of all of it tonight on the football field, and they've been really good at it. Overall thoughts are first two teams you played, a lot of people had questions about the caliber of teams they are, but Anderson County, they're always a tough team. They're a big football team, and they've got speed, too. We've seen them make some of our guys miss. But for Lincoln County to be up 34-6, it shows you the type of character this coaching staff is instilling in this football team. It shows you that what they've been saying the last 2 years since they took over is starting to form up and show some results. And this Lincoln County football team is a very good football team, and I look for this to continue on down the road.
There's a lot of excitement buzzing around the stadium here as the fans are a little more, or the stands are a little more crowded than the first home game at the beginning of the week, as attendance has been able to bump up just a tad bit. Still nowhere near full capacity by any means, but the community support for this program, Brad, has just grown tremendously year by year. You mentioned it in the pregame that Lincoln County may not look so good on the wins and loss total here of recent, but overall as a traditional powerhouse, Lincoln County is known for its football.
Lincoln County, as a community, Dustin, loves high school football. They always have. If you have a product on the field, they will come support it. Coach Crutchfield and his staff have done a great job bringing that back in these last 3 years. And last year, you know, after the winning season, Coach had a few heartbreaking losses. I mean, it's hard to lose 1 or 2 overtime games in the season, much less 4. And the Patriots fought through that. They were in every game against good opponents. This is a tough district, as you all talked about in the pregame show. All 3 of your district foes are ranked right now in the Bluegrass Preps poll. Lincoln County may be on their way to that. Their third impressive performance in a row, at least here in the first half. 34 points again. And, guys, think about the last 3 halves this first-team offense has played. They've scored 34, 50, and 34. Or maybe, no, 36, 50, and 34. They're putting up big points. I mean, I've been watching football here for a long time, and you be pressed to find 3 halves of football like that. And like Logan said on Davis's last long run there before the half, when he broke that 63-yard touchdown run, it looked like the type of play where, man, we're going to snap it and we're going to run around the end here, and if we get something cool, if not, we'll go the half. You give Davis any sort of daylight, and he has extraordinary vision on the field. And then these receivers and line blocking like they do, I mean, it's great football to watch. And not only on the offense, Dustin, like I said a few minutes ago, I've been very impressed with the defensive effort.
One thing you immediately notice about Coach Spencer Crutchfield when he come back in 2018, he started putting helmets on the ball. You don't see one man alone trying to make an open field tackle. Yeah, that might happen a play here, a play there. But what you're seeing is 11 helmets starting to rush towards the ball to make these gang tackles. You see more tackles for loss. Logan, you've been, I keep saying you've been in the position as a lineman, but I mean just the fire that comes through all this, the team just keeps firing and firing, and they're playing for their coach.
The biggest difference in this Lincoln County team is they have been doing this with Coach Crutchfield for 2 years, and I'm going to keep going back to that. You don't get this disciplined of a football team by hiring a coach and seeing it the first year. It takes every man that's putting on a Lincoln County jersey that night to also spend the days in the off season, spend the days in the summer, for years on years and years on end, believing in what that coach is saying, listening and understanding that, okay, yeah, it sucks to have to run 30 yards downfield at practice and get yelled at because you don't, but it pays off in games. You start seeing why they tell you to do this and storm to the football and get around the football, and you don't stop till that whistle blows. They're buying into what these coaches are saying, and they're starting to execute on what the coaches have been trying to do the last 2 years. You talked about the overtime losses last year. You'll start to see those go away as they start getting more efficient in what they're doing. They're eliminating the offsides, the false starts. They're able to convert on 4th and 1 instead of being stopped on 4th and 1. That is all coming from the coaching and the consistent message being preached by this coaching staff year after year.
The McKnight Funeral Home and Monument scoreboard shows Lincoln County leading the Anderson County Bearcats 34-6. You were listening to Lincoln County football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hey, it's Heather Brown from Dr. Andy Powell's new privately owned dental practice located in Lincoln Plaza, Cedar Creek Dental. Dr. Powell has served Lincoln County for over 6 years and is excited to continue to provide excellent state-of-the-art care for our community. We offer early morning and evening appointments to accommodate all schedules. At Cedar Creek Dental, Dr. Powell, Heather, Sarah, Jess, and Priscilla are committed to providing a simple, safe, pleasant, and enjoyable experience. We look forward to seeing you soon.
If you're thinking of buying a property or selling the one you own now, then think Lincoln Realty and the Irvin Group. They have been representing property owners for over 40 years in the surrounding area. From a private listing or an auction, they have you covered. Lincoln Realty and the Irvin Group are a proud supporter of Lincoln County High School students. Make it easy on yourself buying, selling, or for your next auction, use Lincoln Realty and the Irvin Group.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
34-6 is your lead as Lincoln County leads the Anderson County Bearcats. Here at halftime, we're about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half here on Bill Ed Leedy Field. We got a shout out coming from Marvin Lane, says, wow, what an offense. And I don't think he's wrong on that because it's just jaw-dropping of how this offense works. It's nothing flashy. It's just power Lincoln County football.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they just, like we said, firing on all cylinders. Alcorn running physical up the middle. Hammond doing a good job in the edge game and also catching the ball like he's done all year. Davis, I mean, what can you say about that young man? He's a playmaker. And I've been very impressed, Logan, with the freshman quarterback Sawyer Horton. The few snaps he's got in this year, he's got a promising future.
Oh, there's many teams in the state of Kentucky that would want a senior that is able to throw the ball like that, make the decisions he does. He's able to put the ball on a dime. He's hitting these over-the-shoulder go routes right on time, right where they need to be. And for a freshman, I am just stunned at what he's able to do. You don't see that in many freshmen in high school football.
We are 2 minutes away from the second half kickoff as Lincoln County leads the Anderson County Bearcats 34-6. You were listening to Lincoln County football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
To communicate more effectively and become more transparent with our customers, Stanford Waterworks has invested in designing our very own free advisory app, and we have connected with the Play and Apple stores. This app was designed to better communicate with you. Here are just a few examples of advisories that we may be sending out. Construction and maintenance activities, boil water advisories, road closures and detours, community events, payment reminders, police and fire department news. You can pay your bill. To install the app, you do not need to contact us or complete a profile that includes any personal information. Merely do the following. Click on the Play or Apple stores, then type Stanford Waterworks Advisory or SWW Advisory, then click on the app. Click Install, and you're done. Alerts will be silent. Notifications are for emergencies and will ding or vibrate. Please consider trying it out. Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Second half action set to get underway here from Death Valley. The Lincoln County Patriots alongside Logan Smith, Dustin Oney, and Philip Smith running the video. We hope you're enjoying the WPBK FM live stream. Thanks to Bob Allen Motor Mall for sponsoring the scoreboard there. Castle will go under center. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Lincoln County great job pursuing the football and huge pushback. And that's going to go down for a short loss for the Bearcats to open up the second half.
Surprised at how well Lincoln County's defense has been able to do against this double wing offense. They haven't seen really anything like it so far this season. So for the defensive line and linebackers to be as disciplined as they have been, stay at home, make your read, don't fall for the tricks and the games that they're going to try to play. Very impressed with the defense tonight.
Second down and 8, 11:26 to play third quarter. Castle under center. Wing T offense. Fitzpatrick coming in motion. Student body right on the toss. He gets some good blocking. Spin move by Fitzpatrick. And he's finally brought down on the Lincoln County 49-yard line. That's going to bring up third down and short for the Bearcats.
Tough earned yards right there by the running back. Didn't catch the number, but he broke a few tackles, but he took some hits along the way too. Was able to keep that balance under his feet and stay up. 3rd and 1 here. Lincoln County is going to want to knuckle down on the front interior defensive line, try to get a stop, because I think they're going to go right up the middle.
Morgan on the tackle for Lincoln County on that second down play. It's going to be a toss around the left side this time. Good blocking for the Bearcats. And a big hole opened up, and that's going to be a first down run for Anderson County's number 4, Hudson Ubel. Ubel didn't see much action in the first half, but a nice run there. Just student body left, and that offensive line did their job and produced a first down for Anderson County, their first one here in the second half.
Anderson County is a good football team, and I would like to see time of possession in the first half. I feel like Lincoln County held the ball for most of it, and when Anderson did, they had some penalties and some fumbles that really cost them a lot of possessions.
1st and 10, Anderson County. Castle takes it, pitch to Fitzpatrick around the right side. He goes off tackle. Student body right. They'll hit you with the left and right, and then they'll throw the play action on you. And that's another nice first down carry for Fitzpatrick. That'll set up 2nd down and 5 with 10 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Lincoln County leading Anderson County 34-6. Patriots kicked off here to start the third quarter, and Anderson County marching down the field against the Lincoln County defense.
I'm sure Coach Palmer talked to the Bearcats at halftime and told them, we have got to go out there and play our style of football. We've got to cut out the penalties and the fumbles, and we can compete with this Lincoln County team.
Castle under center. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Nothing going. Big hit in the backfield by Lee Ammon for the Patriots. Thomas Robinson actually on the tackle, number 14, not 12. So Robinson broke through. Big hit, and that'll set up another third down. Third down and a long 6 here for the Bearcats. 9:13 to play third quarter. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County 34, Anderson County 6. Castle goes back under center, one back behind him. Running back comes in motion. It's going to be a toss to the left side. Good blocking again. And that's going to be another first down run. This time for another running back getting some action, Bixler. Mostly Fitzpatrick carried the ball in the first half, and they went with Ubel and Bixler here on this drive, and that'll bring up another first down for Anderson County. So Lincoln County's defense on their heels a little bit, Logan, to start this second half.
Anderson County's offense, you can tell, is the old-style rough football because even the quarterback Castle's getting out in front to block every play.
Fitzpatrick in motion. Castle's going to toss it to him around the right side. He goes off tackle again. Lincoln County does a good job stopping him, but he gained 3 or 4 yards. Now we're
first and goal, I believe. It's on the 9-yard line. Anderson County here. This is the offense they've wanted to run all night. 3, 4, 5 yards at a time. Chunk it downfield and play your offense.
8:23 to play third quarter. Castle under center, 1st and goal for the Bearcats. Takes the snap, toss left side to Bixler. Bixler trying to get the edge. He's got it. Lincoln County meets him there. Clayton Davis, massive hit on the 2-yard line to prevent that touchdown. We have another penalty flag on the play. See what it is, Logan. Big hit by Davis.
I think it's going to be a hold. I think it was Ammon there on the outside, tried to break free. I thought I saw some jersey pull there. Yep. So that's going to back Anderson County up, and they haven't done a great job so far tonight of getting back in front of the sticks when they get behind them. That's what hurt them so much in the first half, between the fumble and then unnecessary penalties or big losses. They don't want to have to get in position to throw the football.
Big hit by Davis at the 2. But there's going to be a holding penalty on Anderson County, and it's going to back them all the way up to the 20 the nose of the football right over the 20, so it'll actually be 1st and goal from the 20-yard line. 8:13 to play, third quarter, 1st and 20, Bearcats. They'll need to score a touchdown. They're unable to get a first here. They're going to give it to Fitzpatrick off right tackle. Breaks a couple of tackles, gets outside. Davis catches him finally after a big carry, and nice blocking out there. Davis prevents an Anderson County touchdown there, Logan.
Talked about it last week, and in the first week, you hate to see your safeties making tackles on the football field. That normally means, if they're running the ball, that is, that normally means the offensive line is doing their job and the defensive line is not. So Lincoln County here needs to figure out what they were doing in that first half, whether it was staying low, bear crawling, whatever it was, get back to it, because Anderson County's coming right now and they want to score.
2nd and goal from the 6-yard line, 7:33 to play, third quarter. Anderson County back under center. Castle takes the snap. Toss left this time. Lincoln County does a good job meeting him, but breaks a few tackles. Now he's pulling Patriots with him, and they finally stop him short of the end zone on the 2-yard line. That's Bixler, who's had some nice runs here in the third quarter for the Bearcats.
Anderson County looks sharp coming out after halftime. They're making the blocks they need to, and these backs are breaking tackles. Something that's been uncommon for Lincoln County this year has been having tackles broken. Anderson County must have figured something out at halftime. Lincoln County needs to get back to what they were doing in the first half. You can't come out with a big lead and expect the Bearcats to just lay over.
3rd and goal, 6:48 to play, third quarter. Castle under center. Fitzpatrick comes in motion. They're going to toss it to him around the right side. He gets a block, falls forward. Looks like they're going to give him a touchdown, Logan. Methodical drive by Anderson County. 6:37 left in the third quarter, so they took nearly 6 minutes of game clock off. They clocked there on that drive, and they eventually get in the end zone on a 3rd and goal play from the 3-yard line with a Fitzpatrick run on the right side, and they now trail 34-12. They're going to line up and go for 2, as both teams have done every time tonight. They got Fitzpatrick behind center in a wildcat formation again. Man comes in motion, bats snap, picked up by Fitzpatrick and runs straight ahead, and he'll convert the 2-point conversion with 6:37 to play in the third quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Our score here from Death Valley, Lincoln County 34, Anderson County 14. You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Hello, I'm Kyle McKnight, owner of McKnight Life Insurance Agency here in Lincoln County. I've been insuring Kentuckians with affordable life insurance protection for over 2 decades. With many various life insurance products available, I have witnessed many families benefit from a well-designed life insurance plan. I offer policies such as whole life, term life, and final expense, and many others. I encourage anyone to purchase life insurance at the earliest age possible. You may contact me at 606-355-7508 for a free, no-obligation life insurance quote. Be assured McKnight Life Insurance Agency can design for you a life insurance policy that will be accepted at any funeral home nationwide. Remember, McKnight Life Insurance Agency, 606-355-7508.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jonathan Alford with Animal Care Center. Let me and my compassionate staff at Animal Care Center help you take care of your furry family members. At Animal Care Center, we're well equipped to handle anything from general wellness visits to complex medical cases. Located on Highway 27 across from Sonic, call 606-365-7660 to schedule your appointment today.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Anderson County comes out and marches it down the field on their first drive of the second half. Lincoln County now leads this game 34-14, 6:37 to play third quarter. We have a Dalton Miller candidate for Stanford Mayor kickoff here for the Bearcats. Lincoln County set up the receiver. They're going to try an onside kick. Lincoln County tries to fall on it, and they eventually do. That's number 24 covering it up for Lincoln County, Caleb Morgan.
Smart football there by Morgan. Don't try to pick it up and run with it. Anderson County is coming after it, trying to get on top of it. Just fall on it. And give the ball to Davis in this explosive offense. See if they can't run away with it some more.
So a 58-yard drive by the Bearcats for their second touchdown of the game. Methodical, time-consuming drive. Took nearly 6 minutes off the clock, and now the Patriots will have their first offensive possession here of the second half. Junior quarterback Clayton Davis back under center. Haney comes in motion. Davis takes the snap, handoff inside Alcorn, big hole, big run. And Alcorn's going to get about 9 yards on that first down carry.
What a job right there by Zachary Young on the offensive line. He took his man and drove him about 15 yards downfield and did what every offensive line coach loves to see. He didn't let up till that whistle blew, and if that play would have went on much longer, he would have had himself a pancake block that would have went on the highlight reel.
Alcorn with 91 yards on the evening now after that 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Patriots. 6 minutes to play, third quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Davis back under center, 2 backs behind him, Alcorn and Ammon. Quinn split out far right. Davis takes the snap, inside handoff to Alcorn again. Big hole. He's got the first down and a lot more. Alcorn finally brought down on the Anderson County 37-yard line. A gain of about 14 yards for Alcorn, and that's just straight up the gut power football from Lincoln County and that offensive line.
That's another outstanding MyTown Realty block, that time by Hunter Hanley. I saw him running downfield, throwing blocks on the defensive line to start, then some linebackers. What a great job right there.
So another Bluegrass Drugstore first down for the Patriots. Davis gets him back under center here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Hard count, and he draws them off sides again. That's something he's done a great job of. Encroachment against Anderson County, and you give that one a count.
The hard count, believe it or not, is something you can actually be talented at. Many NFL quarterbacks are known for their hard count, and now you can't twitch or move your head in any way that might lead the defense to jump off sides. You just got to know how to do it.
This Lincoln County offensive line having another big night, and at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll be naming an Inter-County Energy Lineman of the Game. So stay tuned for the post-game show to see who that Inter-County Energy Lineman of the Game is. Davis takes it straight up the middle again to Alcorn. Alcorn bulldozes over 2 or 3 Bearcats and finally brought down. More tough sledding inside for Alcorn, and he's running hard tonight.
Alcorn, he's having a fantastic night tonight running the football. You've seen him hit the 3-yard runs, and you've also seen him bust a couple of 20-plus yard runs. He's running hard, and I'll tell you what, he's wearing down this defense. These linebackers are tired of seeing him running at them with a full head of steam.
So after the penalty and the 4-yard carry by Alcorn, we have 2nd down and 1, 4:21 to play, third quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Haney comes in motion. Davis takes the snap. He fakes it to Alcorn, keeps it himself around the right side, gets outside all the way down, finally pushed out of bounds on the 12-yard line. So that'll be a first down run from Clayton Davis, and another Bluegrass Drugstore first down for the Patriots.
Wide receiver Kevin Haney throwing a MyTown Realty block right there. Get a hold of MyTown Realty, and they'll find you the block that you want to build on. Love the performance. The offensive line's doing a great job up front. Even the wide receivers are throwing great blocks tonight. I know Davis and all the people who carry the ball really appreciate it out of them.
18-yard run by Davis around the right side. 1st and 10 Patriots. Davis takes the snap up the middle again. And Alcorn's going to be brought down. What about the 3, 4? We'll give it to 3, Logan. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 3. Another physical run by Rodney Alcorn.
It's going to be so hard to game plan against the Lincoln County Patriots. You've seen them open it up and spread it out and throw the ball down the field. And you've also seen them come out and run almost a goal line offense all the way down the field, just handing it off to Alcorn, running it with Davis. They're going to be hard to prepare for because they can almost do anything. Legs, always leans forward, makes the first man miss. He's a special talent. Lincoln County sure is glad to have him on their side.
Patriots will go for 2, as they normally do. Haney comes in motion. 2-back set. Quick pitch to Ammon around the right side. Ammon gets a nice block, and he's in. Quinn did a good job filling that edge. Ammon gets in, and that makes our score with 3:22 to play in the third quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County 42, Anderson County 14. You are listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Hello, I am Teresa Whitaker, candidate for Circuit Court Judge in the 28th Judicial Circuit. I have over 29 years of circuit court experience as a trial attorney. I have represented thousands of citizens. I have tried over 100 jury trials, including death penalty cases. With my experience, I am the best qualified candidate for this position. Vote for Teresa Whitaker for Circuit Court Judge. I would appreciate your support and vote. Paid for by Teresa Whitaker for Circuit Court Judge.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County gets another touchdown and extends their lead to 42-14 with 3:22 to play in the third quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. And another Patriot touchdown means another Dalton Miller for Stanford Mayor kickoff. And Lee Emmon does it, toes it up, kicks a nice high bouncer, trickles all the way down to the 33-yard line where it's finally recovered by Anderson County's number 24, Isaiah Fitzpatrick. Nice kickoff there by Emmon that time.
Watching that ball roll under multiple Bearcats' feet and bounce over a couple of them heads, I tell you what, that coaching staff's going to need some blood pressure medicine after this game. That's just one of those you sit there and you just grit as hard as you can and hope that Lincoln County doesn't get down there and fall on it before you do.
So Lincoln County's defense back out on the field for the second time here in the third quarter. Now leading this game 42-14 with 3:19 to play here in the third. Logan, the defense on their heels a little bit on that first drive. You know Coach Crutchfield wasn't happy about that. Let's see if they're able to come out here and clean that up here on the second possession for the Bearcats of the second half. Castle under center. Fitzpatrick comes in motion. Play action pass. Castle rolling out to the right, being pursued by Lincoln County defense. Throws across his body, and it's picked off. Clayton Davis, diving catch, interception. And they're going to give it to him, and that ball's going to be placed on about the 36-yard line. And Davis has been praying on that all night. You know, he's nearly come up with two other ones. And Castle throwing across his body to the middle of the field is a big no-no, and he's got away with it a lot tonight, and that time he paid for it.
I thought we were going to see a Durham's Grocery sack there in the backfield. Got upset when I saw the ball make it out of the hand. But then we got an interception, so I won't complain too awful much on that one.
Lincoln County doing a good job playing disciplined football tonight, just like Carol Hill, who is attorney at law here in Stanford. She is a graduate of Lincoln County High School, and she supports all Lincoln County athletics. Fox and Friends Funeral Home, not only in Stanford but in Waynesburg. They're both your friends in funeral service. You can call them anytime for your funeral needs. Gonder and Associates. Julian Gonder, who's a former Patriot, who ran up and down these fields, probably had multi-100-yard games. Julian Gonder with Gonder and Associates, they can do better math than I can do, Brad. But Julian gang, they're very smart at what they do and very good at what they do.
You ain't kidding.
With all the accounting and financing. And then Sonia Bratcher with Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, providing some of the best coverage around. Sonia Bratcher with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Anderson County player down on the field. Lincoln County leading 42-14, 3:12 to play here in the third quarter, and they'll have the ball back after a Clayton Davis interception.
Brad, a score of interest from around town as we're going to go to Danville and Wayne County. Danville has just scored with 10 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the game, 1-16.
That's an interesting score. I thought Wayne County would have a good chance to go in and win that game tonight. So Danville with a late lead against the Cardinals, and Lincoln County with a third quarter lead of 42-14 against Anderson County. Anderson County player is down. So with 3:12 to play in the third quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard, Lincoln County leads Anderson County 42-14. You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Kick off the fall season by tackling your next home improvement project. The guys at Builder Supply in Stanford can help you. They have all the right tools and expert salespeople. They sell premium do-it-best paints. Let their paint specialist Gary Grubbs help you with all your painting needs. With expertise in color matching paints and stains, they can make any color and help you use the right products to do your project right. So go see Stanford Builder Supply. proud supporter of Lincoln County Patriots.
Over the last century, America has developed an obesity and diabetes epidemic. Not enough walking and eating too many carbohydrates are the main cause of obesity. Daily, fast-paced walking and a diet low in carbs is ideal for weight and blood pressure maintenance. Limit carbohydrates like potatoes, wheat, rice, milk, sugar, corn, and in fruit. Eating more vegetables and fewer carbohydrates helps prevent and treat obesity and diabetes. Veggie up, Lincoln County. This health and safety tip was paid for by Dr. William Stafford.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
So the Anderson County player able to get off of the field, and Lincoln County's offense is back on the field with 3:12 to play in the third quarter after an interception. Handoff up the middle to Alcorn, but penalty flags on the play. Lincoln County going to be called for a false start, so it'll be first down and 15 for the Patriots after that great defensive play by Clayton Davis.
Clayton Davis has been reading that quarterback's eyes all night, just daring him to try to throw one like that. It was an errant throw, a little bit off target. Davis was able to break from his safety position and get under it.
Lincoln County football on the 41-yard line. 3:11 to play, third quarter, and they lead the Bearcats 42-14. Lincoln County with a balanced attack on offense tonight. Two running backs, well, including Davis from the quarterback position, well over 100 yards now. See if they get Ammon going on this drive. Man comes in motion. There's a toss to the right side to Ammon, right on cue. We're straight upfield, running hard, and he's going to be close to a first down. About a 13-yard carry for Ammon.
Ammon also knows how to run the ball hard and run some people over. He made that safety regret trying to just get down low and take him out at the ankles. He lowered his shoulder pad and ran right over him.
Second down and 2 for Lincoln County after that 13-yard run by Lee Ammon. 2:44 to play, third quarter. Davis walks up to the line. Alcorn and Ammon in the backfield. Skylar Quinn split out far left. Davis takes the snap. Broken play, he'll keep it himself. It looked like he turned right to heading it to Alcorn, and Alcorn got confused, never received the ball. Davis lucky to get back to the line, and that's exactly where, they're going to give him a yard. So able to pick up a yard out of that, Logan. Very fortunate.
Busted play right there. You're right, very fortunate they weren't taken down in the backfield or a fumble or something happened. See that too many times in young football teams where they get all out of sorts and try to make something out of nothing. Good job by Davis there to just get upfield, fall ahead for a yard.
Third down and 1. Alcorn and Ammon in the backfield. Quinn far right. Haney comes in motion. Davis takes the snap. This time he gives it to Alcorn straight up the middle. Alcorn bulldozes ahead again. And he's going to have a Bluegrass Drugstore first down for Lincoln County after another big third down run by Rodney Alcorn.
There'll be a lot of ice packs used in Anderson County tonight and tomorrow morning because of that man right there, Alcorn. He's been beating and bruising them all night long, running over people and stiff-arming. He's been able to do it all tonight.
Stamper and Mullins, the two big tackles, doing a good job blocking tonight. Logan, all these offensive linemen, very impressive performance again here. Be first down. Lincoln County. Davis back under center, takes the snap, handoff inside Alcorn. Alcorn breaks two tackles, rumbles ahead, finally goes down, and it took about 4 Bearcat defenders to do it. Another physical run and another first down carry and another Bluegrass Drugstore first down. Alcorn gets up limping a little bit. Appears to be okay, but it's going to be first and goal, Lincoln County from the 6-yard line. 1:15 to play, third quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. First and goal from the 6.
Alcorn is known for running backs yak yards after contact. He never goes down on the first contact. He finds a way to barrel through and fight through it, get a couple extra yards.
Saden Garr, freshman running back, checks in for Alcorn. He's got Ammon in there with him. Hand off to Garr right up the middle. He bounces off tackle, cuts back inside. He's going to go. Lincoln County now leads 48-14. And Logan, one thing very interesting about this team, they have a lot of talented upperclassmen, but they're getting contributions from freshmen on a successful team, and that's something you don't see a lot.
Makes it very hard to scout against them.
Davis under center, Garr and Ammon in the backfield. Penalty flag. The PBK play clock has gone to 0, so that's going to be a delay of game against Lincoln County. They'll back up 5 yards. And that'll make the two-point conversion a little more difficult here with 53 seconds remaining in the third quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County leading 48-14, so they lead by 34. If they are successful on this two-point conversion, Logan, we'll have a running clock in the fourth quarter.
Yes, we will, and I look to either Davis or Ammon to get the ball here. We got 7 yards to go, and they average probably at least 50 per carry.
Got Quinn to the far right. Let's see if they look for him on a pass here. Snap, another penalty flag. This time is going to be a false start on Lincoln County. So if there is one thing for Coach Crutchfield to be upset about when he watches this game on film, it's going to be those yellow flags flying around the field.
They've come out a little sloppy here in the second half. I know you had the big lead there at halftime. You felt good about it, wanted to come out and just coast into an easy win. Anderson County's not going to give that to you, and these officials also know the game ain't over. Coach Crutchfield's going to be all over them this coming week in practice about the sloppy penalties, the sloppy play on defense. They've got to come back out, buckle down, and finish this game strong. It's never over till it's over.
So the ball's marked now on the 12-yard line. Two-point conversion attempt from the 12-yard line. Davis in the shotgun formation. Alcorn on his left. Two receivers to the right. We have another flag, and the PBK Bank play clock sets at 0. 2 delay games in the last 3 plays for Lincoln County. Almost got to wonder if they're having a malfunction on the play clock.
Play clock malfunction, or maybe there's some miscommunication with getting the play in or whenever the play clock's supposed to start. The clock's at 25 seconds.
So here we go. We're backed up to the 17-yard line on the two-point conversion. Davis from the gun. Takes the snap. Fake handoff, looking, throws across the middle. He's hit. It's caught on the 2-yard line. See who made that reception. It looks like Skylar Quinn comes down with it. It's going to be short. The penalties hurt them there, and they're unable to convert the two-point conversion. So with 53 seconds left in the third quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard, Lincoln County 48, Anderson County 14. You are listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
To communicate more effectively and become more transparent with our customers, Stanford Waterworks has invested in designing our very own free advisory app, and we have connected with the Play and Apple stores. This app was designed to better communicate with you. Here are just a few examples of advisories that we may be sending out. Construction and maintenance activities, boil water advisories, road closures and detours, community events, payment reminders, police and fire department news. You can pay your bill. To install the app, you do not need to contact us or complete a profile that includes any personal information. Merely do the following. Click on the Play or Apple stores, then type Stanford Waterworks Advisory or SWW Advisory, then click on the app. Click Install, and you're done. Alerts will be silent. Notifications are for emergencies and will ding or vibrate. Please consider trying it out. Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County set to kick off. Another Dalton Miller candidate for Stanford Mayor kickoff from Lee Ammon. Ammon kicks it on the ground, bounces up to the 40 where it's picked up by Anderson County, and he's tackled right there for no gain. And they'll start it on offense from the Anderson County 40-yard line with 49 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Lincoln County leading 48-14.
The kickoff team for Lincoln County does a very good job of staying in their lanes and staying disciplined, not to try to sprint for the ball. That's what really prevents these cutbacks and these dashes across the field that end up being a touchdown.
Brett, a score update. Danville, with 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go, is leading Wayne County, a Lincoln County district foe, 28-24, 5:50 to go. And then going into the fourth quarter, it's Boyle County all over the Highland Bluebirds, 46-7.
Thank you for those updates, Dustin. Some area scores of interest. Danville and Bull County both taking care of business in big games tonight. Lincoln County taking care of business here at day 14. Late third quarter, Castle takes it, pitch left side. That's Bixel looking for a hole, and he's finally brought down by Lincoln County. Looks like number 18 for the Patriots on the tackle. That's Eli Hurt.
The way these Central Kentucky football teams are playing tonight, many teams are going to want to stop coming out here to Lincoln and Bull and Danville, because I tell you what, all three of them are firing on all cylinders right now.
Bowman also on that tackle for the Patriots. Hurt and Bowman getting in on the action. Bowman has been great on defense through the better part of 3 games now for Lincoln County. 17 seconds left. Pitch to Fitzpatrick on the right side. Lincoln County all over that when they snuffed that one out. And Fitzpatrick's going to go down after a gain of 2. With 6 seconds and ticking left on the clock here at the end of the third quarter. Lincoln County leads Anderson County 48-14 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Fourth quarter action next. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
Hi, this is Bruce Edgington, CEO at PBK Bank. I've been proudly serving our customers and community since 1989. Listen up. If Brand X, you know those other guys and gals, are charging you to keep your money in your checking account, it's time to consider a switch to PBK Bank's Freedom Account. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Fourth quarter action set to get underway here. Lincoln County High School. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight on WPBK FM YouTube live stream. 3rd and 4, Anderson County to start the fourth quarter. Castle under center, takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Lincoln County did a good job bottling that one up at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to set up a 4th down and looks like to be about 4 yards for the Bearcats.
Defensive line taking care of business on that play. There was nowhere to go. Couple of them submarine, couple of them just blew their guy backwards. Anderson County running back there just saw nothing but white backs to run into right there.
Devin Miracle in on the play, and Blake Rogers in on the action. 4th down and 4. Anderson County will keep their offense on the field. Castle under center. He's got Fitzpatrick in the backfield with him. Logan Chapman and Bixel. Castle takes the snap, toss to Fitzpatrick, trying to get around the right side. Big hit, and that's going to be short of the first down. And that's that man again, Bowman. He's been a defensive stud for the Patriots so far this year, and he lays a big hit there. And that's going to get the Lincoln County offense the ball back.
It's going to depend on the spot here. It looks like the officials are they're calling for Lincoln County ball. Okay.
They should have asked me, Logan. I had a great viewpoint of that one. I knew from where Bowman. If Bowman didn't hit him like he did, that's a first down. I mean, that's a massive hit to stop him in his tracks.
Not allowing him to fall forward. That's a great hit right there.
So Bowman with a big 4th down stop for Lincoln County, and the offense will come back in on the field with 11:10 to play in the game on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County leading Anderson County 48-14. Well on their way, Logan, to a 3-0 start for the first time since 1988.
Everybody always talks about how talented that 1988 football team is. I know Coach Crutchfield's going to love being able to put his name up there on that board and hopefully have a season just as good, if not better, than that 88 team. Everybody would love to see it.
Patriots back out on offense here. 1st and 10. Horton in at quarterback now, so Davis's night probably done at quarterback. Logan up 48-14. No reason to throw him back out there in the fourth quarter, and also a good chance to get some reps for Sawyer Horton, who has looked very impressive when given an opportunity this year.
Just a freshman, and he's come in a couple games now and really impressed the fans, this coaching staff, and his teammates. I'm sure he is just a freshman, but he is able to throw that football around. He's able to run with it, hand it off to who he needs to. Very talented young man. And I'm sure they're looking forward to the next 3 years with him.
Dylan Board also in. Elon Lane. Horton at quarterback. Board comes in motion. 2 backs behind him. Horton takes it, handoff up the middle. It's going to be a penalty flag, and that's going to be a false start on Lincoln County as the halfback moved a little bit early. It'll be a legal procedure, so that'll back them up 5.
Talked about it last week and in the pregame this week.
Actually, they're going to decline that. That'll bring up 2nd down and 15.
Got the young men out there on the football team. It's a different speed. It's a different feel. Fans are a lot louder than those JV and freshman games on both sides. Your teammates are calling audibles, doing whatever they're doing. You just got to be able to pay attention. You're going to see false starts and stuff like that out of these young men.
Horton under center for the Patriots. He's got Gar behind him, 2-back set. Takes the snap, handoff. Elon Lane getting around the left edge, breaks a tackle, falls forward. And Lane's going to pick up 3 or 4 yards for the Patriots there on 2nd down. Going to set up 3rd and long for Lincoln County. 10-16 to play in the game. Lincoln County leading Anderson County 48-14 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard.
Lincoln County running a power play right there. We ran a bunch of that under Coach Settles when I was here. One of my favorite plays. Get a chance as a guard to pull around, find that linebacker you're supposed to hit and make a play. I'm sure they'll come back to that, and I think it'll be a big gain here sooner or later.
Lane and Greer split out far right. Horton in the shotgun formation with Gar set up beside him to his right. 3rd down and 12. Horton takes the snap, pump fake right, nothing there. Horton going to keep it, runs up the middle, breaks a tackle, cut back. He's going to get close to the first. Now he's going to have it as he falls forward. Hard to bring down. Nice elusive run by that freshman quarterback, Sawyer Horton.
What's in the quarterback for Lincoln County's water bottles these days? They're giving them some kind of special talent. They're able to run all over the defenses. Horton, just a freshman, looks a lot like Davis right there making men miss.
That's a Bluegrass Drugstore 1st down run by Sawyer Horton. And there was 3 or 4 times, Logan, on that play. It looked like Anderson County had him stopped, and he kept fighting and breaking tackles and spinning. And next thing you know, we got another 1st down with 9:14 to play in the game. Horton back under center. Takes the snap, handoff inside to Gar. Gar hit and falls down. He'll have a gain of about 3. 2nd down and 7 for Lincoln County. That's Thagan Gar, who scored his first touchdown as a Patriot on the last drive. A lot of these freshmen getting Gar and Lane, Davis, Horton, a lot of freshman skilled players getting in on some action here for the Patriots.
Gar is going to be a dangerous young man as he has a couple off seasons to get in that weight room, put a little poundage on him, a little muscle, and get a little bit faster. Defenses are going to have a hard time stopping him in the years to come.
Horton takes the snap, end around this time to number 21, Board. Board gets around the right side, gets a good block, cuts back, and finally brought down after a nice run and another Bluegrass Drugstore 1st down run for Lincoln County that time by Dalton Board.
And Anderson County not slowing up on defense here. They've still got their starters in, so it's great to see these young players out there able to make plays just like the varsity was. It shows you how deep this roster for Lincoln County is and how well these kids are being coached and taught that they're able to come into a varsity football game and pick right up where the starters left off.
Gar and Lane set up in the backfield behind Horton. All freshman backfield. Horton takes the snap, handoff inside to Gar. Gar breaks the tackle. He's going to go. Touchdown. Thagan Gar, his 2nd here of the 2nd half for the freshman running back as he breaks free for a 13-yard touchdown run for Lincoln County. And they now lead 54-14, which means for the 2nd week in a row, the Lincoln County Patriots have put a running clock on their opponent.
Another 50-burger for the Lincoln County Patriots here. Just shows you how great this offense is. And this is with the young guys. And it's another Cedar Creek Dental touchdown for Gar, his 2nd of his career here and 2nd of the night.
Horton under center. They'll go for 2. He takes the snap, handoff. Lane around the left side. Good block, and Lane's going to get in for the 2-point conversion. Monster block. Trying to see who set that block over there. We got a flag either way.
I think they're going to call it on that monstrous block. Can't tell what number he is because he hit the guy so hard it ruffled up his jersey.
He hit him so hard his jersey flipped up under his shoulder pads, Logan. You know you're laying the lumber when that happens.
He's going to have a mark or 2 on his helmet from that one, I'll tell you that much.
So Lane scores on the 2-point conversion. That's going to be nullified on the penalty. It is a hold on Lincoln County, so it'll set up the 2-point conversion from the 12 again, and Lincoln County finds himself having to go for a long conversion, just like on the last drive. Gar's touchdown run makes it 54-14, 7:59 to play in the game. Horton will go from the shotgun. 2 receivers in to his right. Connor Davis now checks in. 2-point conversion attempt. Horton takes it, handoff, left side. Gar again breaks a tackle. Nice stiff arm. And he's going to be brought down well short of the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will fail. And with 7:59 to play on the McKnight Funeral Home Monument Company scoreboard, Lincoln County 54, Anderson County 14. You are listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
You want to give your children everything they need to succeed academically, but it can be tough on a budget. Did you know there's a place where homework help, exciting programs, and other educational resources are free? It's your local library. Sign up for a library card so your children can start learning today. This has been Amanda Gearhart, Director of the Lincoln County Public Library, with a message from the American Library Association's Campaign for America's Libraries and Lincoln County Public Library. For more information, visit lcplinfo.org.
Drug use is a serious problem in Lincoln County. Young people die from overdosing. They become invalids to addiction, unable to work or raise their children. Addiction is for life. Recovering alcoholics and recovering drug addicts are always recovering, and relapse is the norm. The best way to manage drug addiction is to avoid getting addicted. Parents and grandparents, role play with your children. Practice saying no, and teach them how to extricate themselves from situations like parties and peer pressure. This health and safety tip was paid for by Dr. William Stafford.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County set up for another Dalton Miller candidate for Stanford Mayor kickoff after that Thaden Gar 13-yard touchdown run, and Lincoln County now leads Anderson County 54-14, 7:59 remaining in the game. There'll be a running clock for the rest of this one. Lincoln County kicks off. Horton this time. He'll kick it deep. Nice kick. Fielded on the 22 by Fitzpatrick. He busts straight up the seam, and he's going to be brought down on the 37. Misspoke there. That was actually Hellburton on the return.
Not a bad kickoff right there by Horton. Pretty talented young man. It looked like an actual normal kickoff. We're used to seeing the squibs that roll down the field from Ammon. That was a pretty good kick right there. Made it to about the 15-20-yard line.
So the second straight week, Lincoln County has put a running clock on their opponent, leading 54-14, 40-point lead. In high school football, it runs after you get the 36-point lead in the second half, Logan. Running clock for the rest of the game. So Lincoln County getting some substitutions in. 52, Austin Brummett comes sprinting in. Big Dev Miracles in. 57, Blake Rogers in for some action. Number 16, Landon McQueen's checked in. A lot of these youngsters getting some action. Landon Phillips into the game. New safety, Cody Carter, also has checked in. Anderson County set back up. They'll go back to their student body left to Fitzpatrick. Penalty flag on the play. Lincoln County bottles him up for a loss of 1 or 2 anyway. Illegal shift, the call on the Bearcats. 6:32 remaining in the game. A lot of youngsters getting a lot of clock here, Logan. That's good for your program for 2 reasons. One, that means you're winning big, and 2, you got these guys that young that you trust to get this experience, and that means they're going to be able to help you in a varsity game sooner than later.
It's a snowball effect. Not only are they getting to see time now, and you're winning big now, but this also means whenever these seniors and these talented young men that are leading you to a victory now graduate, you've got plenty of guys who have experience and are able to play.
They've been very successful in their JV game so far this year. Middle school lost to Harp. Our 8th grade lost. The B team won again. A team lost. A lot of promising youngsters down there, too. Handoff up the middle. Big Devin Miracle and a host of Lincoln County defenders in on the tackle. Push them back, Patriots. That's going to bring up 2nd down and long after the penalty and the hit behind the line of scrimmage. Actually, they're going to give him forward progress. He got back to the line, so it'll remain 2nd down and 15. Ball marked at the 31-yard line. 5:24 left in the game. Clock ticking. Running clock.
One of the best moments for these young men right now. They may not play in the first quarter or so, but whenever they do get in, their first time being able to make a tackle in front of a home crowd just like this, it's a great feeling.
Also, number 10, Ross Gibson, has checked in for Lincoln County. So all new defenders on the field. Ben Harris out there getting some more clock. Anderson County goes back under center. Castle takes the snap. Student body left to Fitzpatrick. Good blocking out there. Big hit for Lincoln County. Fitzpatrick's going to gain about 6 on the play, but good tackle from the Patriots. Number 23. Number 18, Eli Hurd in on the tackle.
The defense.
Third down and long again, Logan, and that's something I think we talked about in the first half. And except for that drive to start the second half, Lincoln County's done a pretty good job on third down and fourth down tonight and getting off the field. And when you play an offense like that, that's very key.
It all comes down to field position and keeping Anderson County behind the sticks. They're not a team that's good at busting long plays like Lincoln County is. As long as you keep them behind, you'll be in good shape.
Bearcats take the snap. Toss left to Fitzpatrick, running hard. Hit after a gain of 4. Good blocking out there and just a good tackle by Lincoln County. Anderson County still running hard. Actually, that was Bixler, not Fitzpatrick. Bixler has had some nice runs here.
Anderson County's focus is, and I know what their coaches are going to say for next week, they've got to quit hurting themselves and shooting themselves in the foot. They're good at the 3 to 4 yard gains, not playing from 1st and 15, 1st and 20.
Micah Phillips in on the tackle. Eli Hurt assisted on that one. 3:32 left in the game. Clock ticking down. Running clock situation here at Death Valley with the Patriots leading 54-14 late fourth quarter. 4th down and 6 from the 42-yard line. Bixler comes in motion. They pitch it to him around left edge. He's hit, brought down short of the mark. So Lincoln County will hold again here on 4th down. With 3:10 to play in the game, Logan, the Patriot defense does the job again. And that time it was the Lincoln County, we'll say for JV team, for better, mostly a lot of the youngsters, second, third string players just stopped the Anderson County first string team.
Makes you really excited about what we've got coming in the pipeline. You talked about how well the middle school's doing, how well this JV team is doing. The JV's out there competing against a very solid Anderson team and coming up big on 4th down with the stops, able to put the ball in the end zone. Love to see it if you're a Lincoln County Patriot fan.
Horton back at quarterback, 2:33 to play in the game. Clock is running continuously now. Running clock situation. Lincoln County leads 54-14 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Horton under center. Takes the snap. Hands around left side. Nice blocking out there again. It's going to be a hold. It's coming back. Big carry negate it for Lincoln County. That was Cam Fry, another freshman with a nice carry. But we're going to get a hold here on the left end.
Yeah, that was a big-time hold right there, and unnecessary at that. That's just one of those things. Young players will make that mistake. They don't want to be shown on film missing their block, or you don't want to take the chance of Coach seeing you. So you try to hold on so that man doesn't make the play. Now you're going to be even in more trouble at practice. You just got to know that that man, the chance he has of making that tackle is slim to none. You don't have to hold on to that block that long. Let him go. If you catch him downfield, block him up again. But you can't make that play right there and negate a big run.
Fry's another impressive freshman running back. Had a chance to watch him a lot growing up, and he's going to be another really good skill player, another freshman. 1:25 left in the game. Lincoln leads 54-14. Sawyer Horton at quarterback, directing traffic in the backfield behind him. 1st and long here after the penalty. Handoff up the middle. Nice blocking from the Patriots and a nice carry. That's number 28. Micah Phillips picks about 8 or 9 of the yards back up. Nice physical run inside for that young man.
It was a nice run inside. And what about the MyTown Realty blocking led by Levi Smith right there? Big number 71. Great job there on the left side to open up a hole and get a positive gain. Get yourself back on the right side of those orange sticks here on 2nd down.
2nd down and 9, 41 seconds left in the game. Patriots lead 54-14. Freshman quarterback Sawyer Horton has got a lot of work tonight, along with a lot of these other youngsters with the big lead. Horton takes it. He's going to take a knee, and that's going to do it here from Death Valley. Lincoln County improves their record to 3-0 on this young season, and they start the season 3-0 for the first time since 1988, and they do it with an impressive victory over Anderson County tonight. 54-14, led by a balanced attack from several Patriot players. The McKnight Funeral Home Monument Company scoreboard. Our final score tonight, Lincoln County 54, Anderson County 14. You are listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hello, I am Teresa Whitaker, candidate for Circuit Court Judge in the 28th Judicial Circuit. I have over 29 years of experience as an attorney. I have represented thousands of citizens all over Kentucky. I have tried over 100 jury trials, including death penalty cases. Vote Teresa Whitaker for Circuit Court Judge in the 28th Judicial Circuit. I am the best qualified candidate for this position, and I would appreciate your support and vote. Paid for by Teresa Whitaker for Circuit Court Judge.
If you're thinking of buying a property or selling the one you own now, then think Lincoln Realty and the Irvin Group. They have been representing property owners for over 40 years in the surrounding area. From a private listing or an auction, they have you covered. Lincoln Realty and the Irvin Group are a proud supporter of Lincoln County High School students. Make it easy on yourself buying, selling, or for your next auction, use Lincoln Realty and the Irvin Group.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
The fog has set in at Death Valley, and we went final here tonight. Lincoln County has defeated Anderson County 54-14 to improve to 3-0 for the first time since 1988. Dustin, tell us how we did it tonight.
On the scoring end, we'll recap the scoring real quick, Brad. And Lincoln County opened the game with 9 minutes and 36 seconds to go on a Clayton Davis 1-yard rush, putting Lincoln County up 6-0 after the 2-point conversion was no good. And 42 seconds to go, it was Rodney Alcorn on a 3-yard scamper in, putting the score 12-0 Lincoln County up over Anderson County. With 11 minutes and 51 seconds to go, it was Clayton Davis on a 51-yard rush. 2-point conversion no good. Lincoln County led 18-0. Anderson County would score with 8 minutes and 39 seconds to go as quarterback Jacob Castle took it from 35 yards out. 2-point conversion no good. Score 18-6, Lincoln County in favor. Rodney Alcorn would score a second touchdown with 6 minutes and 52 seconds to go on a 5-yard carry, putting Lincoln County up 26-6 after Clayton Davis running in the 2-point conversion. It was Clayton Davis scoring on a 63-yard rush with 39 seconds to go in the second quarter. Rodney Alcorn adding on the 2-point conversion by carrying it in 34-6, and that would be your halftime score with Lincoln County up. Anderson County would strike first in the second half with 6 minutes and 37 seconds to go as Isaiah Fitzpatrick took it in from 3 yards out. The 2-point conversion was good as Fitzpatrick went out of the Wildcat package to score on that, putting Lincoln County leading 34-14. Rodney Alcorn would strike for the third time on the night on a 3-yard carry with 3 minutes and 14. Rodney Alcorn would strike for the third time on the night on a 3-yard carry with 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. Lee Ammon runs it in on the 2-point conversion, making the score 42-14. Thad Ngar would score a couple touchdowns, one from 6 yards out with 53 seconds to go, putting Lincoln County up 48-14, and he would score the game's final touchdown with 7 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the fourth quarter on a 13-yard rush. 2-point conversion was no good, putting Lincoln County at 54-14, and that was your final score. Stats for tonight: Lincoln County on total offense, 42 plays for unofficially 478 yards, 8 touchdowns on the night. Rushing, there were 39 carries for 400 yards. Passing, only 2 for 3 for 78 yards, but they did it all on the ground. Defensively limited on 42 plays and held Anderson County to only 192 yards. Lincoln County was led in rushing by senior Rodney Alcorn on 18 carries for 140 yards, 3 scores on the night. Close behind him was quarterback Clayton Davis, 8 carries, 135 yards, and 3 scores. Lee Ammon had 5 carries, 56 yards on the night. And Thad Ngar coming in, the freshman, for 4 carries, 22 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Elon Lane had 1 carry, 3 yards. Sawyer Horton had 2 carries for 17 yards. Dalton Board had a rush, and a couple of the younger players come in and had some carries at the end on a passing. Clayton Davis was 1 for 1 for 13 yards. And then Sawyer Horton was 1 for 2 for 65 yards. And Lincoln County once again eclipsed that 50-point mark.
Dustin, a very, very exciting offensive performance again. This is 3 straight games, really going back to halftime of game 1. From that point forward, Logan, the offense has been hitting in all cylinders. Let's go ahead and talk about what your favorite thing to talk about when it comes to football, the offensive and defensive line. And let's name our Inter-County Energy lineman of the game.
Our Inter-County Energy lineman of the game is going to be Holden Stamper. He had a great performance out there tonight, threw some great blocks, allowed the running backs to have an even better night. Alcorn, I know, is going to be very appreciative of the blocks he laid for him tonight. The offensive and defensive line, you'll never see their name in the paper very much. You'll never hear them on the radio a whole lot. But they're the most important men on that field. They do all the hard work, all the stuff that not many other people want to do with none of the glory. Got to give it to them.
No question about that. Holden Stamper named the Inter-County Energy lineman of the game, and anytime your offense produces 478 yards, Logan, you know the offensive line's putting in work. Lincoln County with 2 running backs over 100 yards. We'll call Clayton Davis running back because he's running with purpose from the quarterback position. 8 carries, 135 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then Rodney Alcorn, 18 carries, Dustin, for 140 yards. And I think that young man is our player of the game tonight.
Absolutely. Rodney Alcorn come in, just was a workhorse for this Lincoln County offense. The yards after contact was what's so impressive for Rodney Alcorn tonight, as it seemed like he was getting hit 2 to 3 yards past the line of scrimmage, but was carrying defenders an additional 5, 6, 7 more yards and would not go down.
Lincoln County got a big performance again from Lee Ammon with 56 yards. Thaden Garr, the freshman running back, promising future for that young man. He comes into the game late and gets a couple of touchdowns.
We saw a lot of young men get in the football game tonight, maybe for their first time, maybe not their first time, but they got a lot of playing time tonight, got to see the field, and I'm very, very impressed with what I see out of some of these freshmen. Garr, for one, had 2 touchdowns on the night. That is so unnormal for freshmen in varsity football, even at the end of games. It's very tough, different skill level. He's shown that he belongs.
So Inter-County Energy lineman of the game, Holden Stamper, and our Little Caesars player of the game goes to Rodney Alcorn with those 140 yards and 3 touchdowns, a lot of physical running. Can't say enough about the offensive line play for the Lincoln County Patriots through 3 games. And Logan just got this text from John Logan. Lincoln County through 3 games, averaging 51 points per game. Their previous record for average through 3 games was from the 1979 season, where they averaged 33 points a game. So first time they've been undefeated through 3 games since 1988, and by far their most prolific offense that Death Valley and Lincoln County has seen since 1979, averaging 51 points a game through three games. And you got to think 2 of those were running clock, and 2 of those your varsity offense didn't play the whole game.
It says something about this Lincoln County football team that we're having the privilege to watch out on the football field this year. In a year that we've seen so much up and down, in a year that we've had so many question marks on what would happen, this Lincoln County football team is coming out and proving that it is one of the best that we've ever seen. First time 3-0 since '88, shattering the average scoring record through 3 games with averaging over 50 points. Normally you only hit 50 points a couple times in your 4 years that you play for a high school football team. This team has done it 3 times in a row. It is very exciting to watch this football team, and it's not like you've got one player that's making the plays. You've got 3 players that are the outstanding ones that we call a lot, and even the freshmen that are coming in are making plays and getting their name in the scorebook.
Lincoln County will hit the road next week and travel to Richmond, Kentucky, where they'll face Madison Central. We'll be there again. Radio coverage, and with the WPBK-FM U2 live coverage, we do have the go-ahead to show that game on video for you all again next week. We hope you've enjoyed that live stream. Big thanks to Philip Smith for making that happen. Walt and I is back at the studio. For Dustin Oney, Logan Smith, and Brad Smith, it's been a pleasure bringing you all the action tonight from Death Valley. Our final score once again on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County has defeated Anderson County to move their record to 3-0 for the first time since 1988 with a final score of 54-14. You've been listening to Lincoln County Football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Stanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Making funeral arrangements in advance isn't hard, it's easy, and it's one of the greatest gifts that you can give your family. Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and request a personal planning session. With over 20 years of experience, funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes can assist you in pre-planning the funeral service that reflects who you are now. Cemetery arrangements, a list of pallbearers, readings, musical selections, and other personal details. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
Hello, I am Teresa Whitaker, candidate for Circuit Court Judge in the 28th Judicial Circuit. I have over 29 years of circuit court experience as a trial attorney. I have represented thousands of citizens. I have tried over 100 jury trials, including death penalty cases. With my experience, I am the best qualified candidate for this position. Vote for Teresa Whitaker for Circuit Court Judge. I would appreciate your support and vote. Paid for by Teresa Whitaker for Circuit Court Judge.
Kick off the fall season by tackling your next home improvement project. The guys at Builder Supply in Stanford can help you. They have all the right tools and expert salespeople. They sell premium do-it-best paints. Let their paint specialist Gary Grubbs help you with all your painting needs. With expertise in color matching paints and stains, they can make any color and help you use the right products to do your project right. So go see Stanford Builder Supply, proud supporter of Lincoln County Patriots.
Everyone is familiar with masks during these difficult days with COVID-19, but do they help? The answer is an emphatic yes, they help. Widespread use of masks appears to strongly reduce transmission of viruses. In countries where mask use was already common, COVID-19 has caused very few deaths. Wearing masks and washing your hands frequently with soap and water or hand sanitizer helps prevent transmission of infections. Use of mask and hand washing really make a difference. Mask up, Lincoln County. This health and safety tip was paid for by Dr. William Stafford. You've been listening to High School Football on WPBK-FM 102.9, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on Maple Avenue in Danville. This game was also brought to you by Civil Engineering and More in Stanford, Animal Care Clinic, North Highway 27 in Stanford, Bluegrass Drugstore, your local pharmacy in Danville, Builder Supply, your do-it-best home center, Bias Appliance and Furniture, all roads lead to Eubank. By Carol Hill, attorney at law in Stanford. By Cedar Creek Dental, where a visit is simple, peaceful, and pleasant. By Dalton Miller, candidate for Stanford City Mayor. By Dr. William C. Stafford. Durham's Grocery, big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Gondar and Associates, certified public accountants. By Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and environment. By Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. By Irvin Group and Lincoln Realty, realtors and auctioneers. By Kentucky Farm Bureau, Sonia Bratcher agent, big on commitment. By Lawson's Tractor, your authorized Kubota dealer. By Lincoln County Attorney Darrell Day. By Lincoln County Board of Education. Every student, every classroom, every day. College, career, and citizenship ready. By Lincoln County Clerk Sonny Spoonamore. By Lincoln County Health Department, helping our community stay safe and healthy. By Lincoln County Library. Read, search, discover, learn, grow. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By My Town Realty in Stanford, your local real estate agent. By PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906. By Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent. By Stanford Water Works, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County. By State Farm agent Jason Todd, here to help life go right. By Teresa Whitaker, candidate for Circuit Court Judge in Lincoln, Pulaski, and Rockcastle counties. This has been a sports production of WPBK-FM, all rights reserved worldwide.
Treble Orchard, Stanford. This is Bruce Edgington from PBK Bank, the title sponsor of this radio station. We are glad to bring you this hour of local community radio. For news, weather, sports, and local information, you can bank on WPBK FM.
Save more, spend less at your Stanford Save-A-Lot at 100 Lacey Street in Stanford.
This week in the produce department, jumbo sweet onions, 99 cents